Well, hello. I'm Matt. Welcome to the good life. I do a little radio show from my backyard in the hills of Encino. I'm a lucky guy. In fact, I'd say luckier than most. I have lots of friends that I like to call stars. Hey, in fact, there's one now. You probably know Ryan Stiles, Drew Carey Show. Whose line is it anyway? Black Hawk Down?
I wasn't in Black Hawk Down, Matt. That wasn't me, okay? What are you doing here?
The gate was actually open. I thought I'd take a little jacuzzi-roo.
I got company coming over, okay? People that matter, okay? Get up, go.
Bubbles feel so good,
Look,
Brian.
Matt, you know what? You gotta stop doing this, okay? I can't be coming home with the wife and kids and you're in my tub, okay? Just get out.
I'm not wearing nothing.
Doohickey, you know, the doohickey that rolls.
Hi, this is Meatloaf. Okay, kids, you know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's Outlaw Radio time!
Most imitated radio station in the nation.
I'm through with standing in line for some fun to begin, but I found a good thing leaving me with a grin. It's time for Outlaw Radio to begin.
Tell me what you want.
You have the great Billy Gibbons here? Yeah.
It's very cool.
He just passed out. Yeah. Hey, that didn't sound too bad. Huh?
And to lighten them up loud. Oh, man. We're here with Matt. Oh, yeah. At the lighten up. Oh, little Outlaw Radio. We're here with Matt.
And he's not fat.
We got all these guys and girls in the house. Let me tell you, that's where it's at. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Allen. Pass me a gallon.
Although we mentioned it last week on the show, may I be one of the first to wish you a cordial Happy New Year's. Happy New Year! Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. Little Bruce Willis lyric coming up in mere minutes. But apparently, I'm not the only one that has had a problem throughout the years, New Year's, with folks shouting out Happy New Year's on New Year's Eve when the clock strikes midnight. Happy New Year's. Apparently, I'm not the only one. There's this old,
You're not.
There's this old bastard in a truck that we found, and he seems even as pissed off as I have been throughout the years. Please dig this dude.
Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. It's not New Year's. It's Happy New Year. You sound like a f***ing idiot. It's one year. Now, before you go f***ing shithouse in the f***ing comments, it's New Year's Eve with an apostrophe S or New Year's Day. But when you say Happy New Year to someone, don't put a f***ing S on the end. Anyway, Happy New Year's.
Love it. Love it.
Oh, that is bugged me. I
don't think he likes people on his lawn either.
Don't put an effing S on it.
Don't put an S. It's not Happy New Year's, and you'll hear the majority of people, even when the ball drops in New York City, you'll hear Happy New Year's. No, we're just celebrating one. It's not Happy New Year's. And I know that there are
I love that old boy. He goes, it's 1 year.
I know, it's one. Well, it's one.
I wonder if that guy's from Nevada.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Not a great way to kick off the New Year's. Yeah, it's been a pet peeve of mine for many, many years because for me it's just common sense. It's Happy New Year.
Right.
Happy New Year. How about that Rose Parade in the rain?
Yeah.
Didn't watch 1 second of it.
I watched it all and a little of it the second time because for some reason the last couple of years, New Year's, I noticed last year that I sort of got sucked into this thing early in the morning, and I watched it. So I thought, wait, I know what's missing this morning on New Year's Day. We're missing the Rose Parade. So I found it, and it had already done its thing. But, man, you can find that stuff 24/7. You know, with this newfangled social media. So I watched it, and
I've never gotten parades.
Rose Parade in the rain in Pasadena, where normally here in Southern California, you see that thing and it's sunshiny. And so all these people from the Buckeye State and Midwestern towns,
yeah.
you know, all these little marching band, they've been looking forward to a nice little weekend of
Southern California.
Oh, sunshine and beautiful weather. And these poor marching band, nothing like the sound of a rain-filled flugelhorn. I mean, dude, I felt bad for these little dudes and dudettes. There was a highlight, however, and it wasn't the end of the parade where they brought on some dude. I should have researched it, but man, does he suck live, and I think it was a big hit for him in 25. Don't remember the guy's name. You folks under 40 would probably know the name of this song. It was a big hit, and it sucked. But the highlight for me, has anyone in this 1876 Virginia City, Nevada-style bar, including but not limited to Tattoo Dave, our producer, my brother Mart?
Yeah.
What?
Marty.
Yeah.
Slow.
Ralph from the Bronx? Mark C.G. Boyer?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of a gal named Bishop Briggs?
I have not.
Now, me either. This is how we're getting old. We're getting old fast. But we're guys. See, if we were females at our age, we would know who this woman is because you know that females love to stay hip, right, Ralph? I mean,
They try to anyway.
They do, but they keep up on the modern stuff and whoever the next sensation is. This song I'm about to play you is from 8 years ago. So this is not a flash in the pan. This gal has been around for a while.
Do you know the song or recognize the song?
No,
Before-
I
okay.
don't, but I can tell it was a hit. I smell a hit when I hear it, and this thing is a total hit. But this is, I guess, probably your first hit from 8 years ago. And in 8 years, this is how out of it all of us are in this 1876 Virginia City, Nevada-style bar that we don't know this Bishop Briggs. And I'm watching
Yeah,
this.
it's probably a flash. There's been a lot of flash in the pans.
I just said it
stuff.
was 8 years ago, but she has tons of hits now, and that's
He's not listening.
No, he's not, and that's 8 years of being, I guess, really hot. She's 33 years old. She's from across the pond, and it was a perfect song. She performed a song on New Year's Day called "Run Me Like a River" on a day of rain here in Southern California, and she singing live was spot on. Hit this thing. I won't play the whole thing, but dig this Bishop Briggs. I'm watching her thinking, wow, she can sing. A lot of soul.
How do we fall in love? Harder than a bullet could hit ya. How do we fall apart? Faster than a hairpin trigger. Don't you say it. Don't you say it. One breath, it'll just break it. So shut your mouth and run me like a river. Shut your mouth, baby, stand and deliver. Holy hands pulling, make me a sinner. Like a river, like a river. Shut your mouth and run me like a river. Choke this love till the veins start to shiver. One last breath till the tears
So there she is. That's Bishop Briggs, and this gal kicked ass.
Marty knows why she didn't take off.
No, I didn't say why she didn't take off. She obviously did take off.
I think she's a huge star.
But what I'm saying is,
unbeknownst to us, because we just don't keep up on the new pop stuff.
No, the reason we don't know is hip hop R&B, which I don't really listen to that stuff. But
she's gorgeous.
She is freaking. Her voice is.
Yeah, she's got soul.
I fell in love with her voice right away. That raspy, deep, bluesy soul.
I guess you could sort of quantify it as a little hip hop, but
It's
not
R&B,
really.
R&B
no,
hip hop.
not really. It's just pop.
Rhythm and blues, hip hop.
I would go blues.
It's pop.
Rhythm and blues.
It's pop.
Hip hop.
I just looked her up. She's pretty.
I know, and on top of the whole thing, I think she's a tall drink of water, much like Taylor Swift. So I look at her as the Taylor Swift with a lot of talent, because I think this gal could. Not that Taylor Swift can't sing, but I think this gal can really belt it out. And I haven't done the research, but I would, gun to my head, I would think that Bishop Briggs probably writes her stuff. Most likely. It's that soulful. You sort of...
Something like that, you kind of almost...
you feel her feeling it out there in the rain, but boy, that didn't enter dance.
Now, a lot of these floats that go by, and the performers will come out and they'll sing or play. It's all lip sync stuff. So she was doing it live?
She was doing it live.
Wow.
Yeah, and I thought she was just, she was awesome. So, Bishop Briggs, sorry for not knowing about you for the last...
God bless her. I love that.
8 or 9 years.
First thing that came up, Matt, yes, Bishop Briggs, Sarah Grace McLaughlin writes her own music.
I know it.
Starting at age 7.
Oh, yeah, you just know it.
From the soul, baby.
Wasn't there a country singer named Sarah McLaughlin?
No.
That's
a pop singer.
A
pop singer, and that's why she changed her name.
Yeah. Okay.
Because she didn't want the confusion.
But Bishop Briggs? Where'd she come up with that?
Great name.
I know. What a cool name. I think it's a great stage
Cool
name.
name.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan right now because I could listen to that.
I wonder if I ever saw her at Spearmint Rhino on stage 3.
That's what I was thinking.
Bishop.
Gentlemen, focus your attention to stage number 2. Here comes Bishop Licks, or whatever her name is.
Bishop Briggs.
Tip her well, gentlemen. Yes.
Bishop Briggs. And is Bruce Willis dead? Well, by our thumbnail, you may think so, but that's why I put that thumbnail on there, so you'd think that he was dead and you couldn't get the info anywhere else, and maybe you'll come in and hang with us for a little bit. So yes, was it facetious in me putting that? Well, a little bit, but I am telling you the truth in that his last words to me in Midtown Manhattan so many years ago, about 1986, I would say, I am scheduled to interview Bruce Willis at the Four Seasons Hotel, and so there I am. I walk in, no Bruce Willis, but Bruce's handler was there, and she came over and said, well, I just want you to know Bruce is really, really tired. And I said, then why am I here to interview him? Well, he's just really tired. I don't know if he's really up for that. I said, well, let's cancel this thing right now because I don't. This is really, I've always been a punk loudmouth. Always. I said, I don't want.
Till now? Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't want to put Bruce Willis out. If that big old movie star and TV star, that's what he does for a living, and makes millions of dollars doing it, and really, it's all about currying favor with his fans. I don't want to put that man out because if he's too tired, well, I didn't say that. I said, you just said that.
He's trying to act big shot.
I said, you just said he's so tired. Tired doing interviews?
Well, he's talking.
He's talking? I said, but listen.
It's unscripted.
If we can't reschedule, that's fine. I'll pretend that I was talking to Bruce, or at least I can tell my friends I was in the same hotel room with Bruce Willis. And she said, no, he'll do the interview. I said, are you sure? Are you certain he wants to do the interview? Are you sure he's not doing that? Yeah. It's like, don't pull this crap on me. Just don't pull this.
They try to big time you.
Well, because Martin, most people who are in there will say, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
I get it.
Yeah,
gross.
Oh, I'm so sorry. No, it's your job. It's your job to promote. And I forget what would 86, 87? What was he promoting? Was it Die Hard?
Had to be.
Yeah. So he just became this on the verge of huge movie star, right?
It could have been North.
Was that what the hell was that?
That was a Rob Reiner film where Bruce Willis played a big rabbit. As they were trying to find.
Oh no!
Yeah,
it could have been. For some reason, that sort of rings a bell.
Yes.
Was this
Matt? I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
After Moonlighting?
At the same time.
Moonlighting. Because Moonlighting was a big ass.
Yeah, but you're not going to do an interview for Moonlighting.
No. This is about the movie star Bruce Willis. Yeah, Tattoo Dave.
I was just going to about the thumbnail. I looked at it and I was going to say, I know he's not dead, but I did just read up on him, and he absolutely
parts of him are dead.
He does not know who he is anymore. He can't talk.
It's sad.
It's pretty sad.
Well, yeah. To put a final sort of bow on this, and hopefully not final when it comes to his life.
Not like the last nail in a coffin.
No. Sort of put the last nail in this.
Overstate the obvious.
The interview went well. He was very arrogant, and believe me, I'm a fact checker on arrogance. I understand arrogance.
Nothing wrong with that.
He was arrogant as hell. I left sort of not liking the guy. Yep. Now fast forward. Oh my God! How many years, Mart? Here in
Barfly?
Yeah, here in Hollywood, California.
Was that
many years?
1999, 2000?
Yes, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
So we run into him again.
Barfly.
And the same sort of arrogance. However,
probably hot.
He was being cool as hell to me at first, and you saw what came down, because he was up there playing harmonica.
Right.
And he's not a bad harp player.
No.
He goes, because I met him in the restroom. It's kind of weird. We're at a urinal standing next to each other, and he had a cigar in his mouth. And he goes, man, he's smoking laws. Well, he goes, yeah, in New York, man, it's freezing cold, and you got to go outside. And so he's talking to me as we're peeing, which I found odd.
Well, whatever.
But anyway, so then he goes up and plays harmonica. We were sitting at the bar. Him and Paul Reiser are sitting right down below us, like right there. And he gets done, and he comes up, and he goes, beelines to me. He goes, so how'd I sound, man? What'd you think? I go, bro, you're really good. I was impressed.
Yeah.
It's good. So he was cool up to this point.
Right.
And then I got a little buzz, whatever, and it was Joni, my ex's birthday that night, and she wasn't with me. So and she's a big Moonlighting fan, huge Bruce Willis fan.
Well, it was a great show. Great TV.
So I went down to Bruce at the table. He's sitting with Paul Reiser, like I mentioned, and Bruce's new girlfriend. This is after Demi. And
who, by the way, man, did he avoid that bullet? Look at her. Yeah. Look at her today. Not
alien.
Yeah, not looking good.
So I said, Bruce,
looks like Courtney Cox.
Even worse, Dave.
I know.
I said, Bruce, I'm sorry to bother you, man. I said, it's my wife's birthday. Can I get an autograph for her? He goes, why isn't she here with you if it's her birthday? Good question.
And by the way,
not a bad question.
I'm on Bruce Willis' side on
I
this
think he's
one.
making it up.
I am on Bruce Willis' side.
What is
What's your wife's name, Marty?
He did. No. He did. And I said, her name's Joni. He goes, oh, man, you know what? I'm really not into signing anything right now. His chick goes, Bruce, sign an autograph for this guy.
Yeah.
And then Paul Reiser put his head down like, Bruce, don't be a dick right now.
Yeah.
And it's like, he really wasn't being a dick. He's just like, what? Come on.
They egged him on.
And by the way, he wasn't being a dick because he asked the real feasible question.
Yes.
If it is indeed your
Why
wife's,
is she not with you?
Your wife's birthday, then where the hell is she? So
he signed a matchbook.
Yeah.
And didn't even ask me how he spelled her name. She spells her name Joni. He wrote Joanie.
Well, that's what you'd think.
And so she still got it, the matchbook from Bruce Willis.
Here's the bottom.
But he did sign
Here's
it.
the bottom line. Bruce Willis, in my opinion, has never suffered the fools.
Then we ran into him again, Toluca Lake.
Yeah.
Trick or treating.
I think that Bruce Willis is a really good guy. And if you don't like people who speak their mind, then
he does speak his mind.
You may not like the dude, but I'll tell you what. It took me years to understand that. Wait a second. So because the guy is being honest, and it wasn't him that was saying he was tired. It was his handler,
right.
His PR gal, because he didn't come out acting tired. Right?
Yeah.
So she sort of set the precedent, and she was effing wrong. But I think that Bruce Willis is a good dude.
Great bartender.
He was in New Jersey.
No, in Manhattan at Café Central.
In Jersey, that's where he cut his teeth on the bartending gig.
Well, he also bartended in Manhattan on 56th Street at Café Central.
I'm not saying you're
But
wrong.
Matt, Ralph did say when you began this, you said arrogant, and Ralph goes, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with
because
that.
certain people do have an arrogance about them.
Guilty.
And like
Matt Allen.
And like you said, he does. You can tell he's one of those guys. Well, not anymore, but he'll tell you how he's feeling. He'll tell you what's on his freaking mind.
Yeah, but let me tell you, speaking of him telling you what's on your mind, he came out publicly and said, I think the crew makes too much money. He said that in a business.
Maybe he
where
does think they do.
I love it.
Of course he says it, but
I love it.
he
I
made
believe
enemies of everybody that works for him.
Well, so what? He once again, it's Bruce Willis being truthful.
I mean, to pay these guys $88 an hour to eat M&Ms all day.
Hey, I'm sorry, but it's okay to pay him $12 million to.
Well, yeah, it is because anyone is worth whatever anyone is paid as long as they make money.
And you know,
whoever goes to the movies to see the truck driver.
For the I'm not certain. I'm not certain. It's frontotemporal dementia, and man, I don't wish this on anyone. I wish it weren't happening to this guy. You know, he's in a young 70s, and I just think it's a freaking dirty, rotten shame.
Yeah.
Because what a great actor. Case in point, minding my own business, I happened across a movie last night called Red from 2010.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
So good.
My God, this is one of, I think, the greatest, most entertaining movies.
Fast moving son of a gun.
And funny as hell. It's Bruce Willis, Morgan Freeman, John Malkovich, Helen Mirren, Richard Dreyfuss, Carl Urban, who went on to do a bunch of other stuff, Mary Louise Parker, who I looked her up. She's 61 now and still cute as hell. There's something about her, and I noticed that she wasn't married. You know what I'm saying?
Give her a call, Ralph.
Yeah.
I think Joni should give her a call.
Yeah, get her over here. Get her over here.
What?
For those of you who haven't seen this movie, hey, Mark C.G. Boyer, you're a moviegoer.
Yes, Red was fun. Red 2 was okay.
Red 2 was not as good. Yeah.
I didn't see Red 2, but watching Red 1.
Did you ask him if it was fun? Because he said it's fun.
Well, no, it's a fun, it's a great stinking movie because it's tongue in cheek and it's a funny friggin' flick and well done. Everybody is spot on. I mean, well cast. Morgan Freeman is perfection.
Oh, he's a great actor.
Yeah. So anyway, Bruce Willis, long live Bruce Willis, and I don't think, they say that once you're diagnosed with this dementia, that it's like 7 to 10 years that you live. So I guess he's had it for a couple of years. I just, man, we can send a man and or a woman at some point to the moon, but we can't come up with a cure for this crap?
Well, that was Katy Perry.
Yeah, she didn't go to the moon.
She didn't?
No, but she is an astronaut.
Yes.
And by the way,
she's an astronaut.
By the way, she sends me over the moon. Yes.
When she kisses a girl.
Yes. So,
And she liked it.
There you go, Bruce Willis. God.
We're praying for you, Bruce.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Come up with a cure. That's a guy with an S-load of money that that if he would spend every last penny. And I guess he sort of understands what his wife says, but he doesn't even speak now.
No.
I mean, it's just, what do you think caused it? Could it be too much boozing?
No, it's probably genetic.
You think?
Yeah,
I mean,
probably something like that.
I just think that a guy like that deserves.
My buddy Avi was his bodyguard his entire career.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
And
he loves Bruce. He said Bruce set him up. Bruce gave him Mel Gibson, gave him a bunch of other actors, and now Avi's got one of the largest personal security firms because of Bruce Willis.
Well, speaking of ailments, Minnesota.
Speaking of frontal lobe issues.
Holy cow, does that governor... Listen, Donald Trump, please listen to me. And I'm certain he's got... Do you think he listens to his advisors on occasion?
Nobody listens to the show.
Okay, well, that's enough for me. Donald Trump, you orange dude, you... Please do the right thing and let's get some of these a-holes in jail there in Minnesota, perhaps included but not limited to Tampon Tim. And I noticed that with this whole big scam-a-lama ding-dong with the schools, what have I been saying about fake stats when it comes to autism? What have I been doubling down on for the last year, believing that these autism, what happened in Minnesota and other states, these scam-a-lama ding-dongs who were scamming the government in other ways too, health insurance, if you are the proprietor of a home, the government will send you what is it, like $50,000 a year? And if there are 2 or 3 of you, that's times 2 or 3 if you're quote unquote caring for someone. If someone is in your care. And they noticed that the stats in autism went up 300% in Minnesota. So a lot of these stats I believe they're getting are purely made up.
Well, I think that one's an accurate one because they did vote for Tim Walz.
You mean, so in that state? Yeah, but a lot of autistic people, it doesn't make, believe me, doesn't make them dumb and makes a lot of these kids and adults brilliant.
Yeah, I saw The Accountant. It was great.
I saw Rain Man.
Was that based on a true story?
Yes.
All right. Okay, a lot to get to on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio. Happy New Year's, everyone. Thank you for watching us on YouTube, on Rumble, and Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio on the greatest radio station.
The legend of the Phoenix all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. Look. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cause to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We're up all night to get lucky.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Outlaw Radio. The staccato hoofbeats of a golden palomino, carrying a man who fights wherever justice needs a champion. Magic Matt Allen.
So what do you think? What do you think? What are the odds? What are the odds? I'll start with you, Ralph, from the Bronx. Are people going to see the big house because of this fraud in Minnesota? Are they going to put the hammer down? Or once again, are us Republicans not going to do the right thing and put the hammer down on these miscreant pieces of crap?
Yeah, you'll see Somalians go to jail. I don't know if you'll see any politicians go to jail because they'll just ignorance, malfeasance, and they'll be tossed out of office. But I think they've already arrested 80 Somalians.
Yeah, but more than that.
That's for eating the dogs.
It's
And the cats.
Eating the dogs and the cats?
Yeah.
Eating the dogs.
Yeah.
No, it's just, it's time that Tampon Tim, was he lining his pockets? Is there a way to hide the money? I think there must be.
Maybe. How dumb is Kamala Harris's team that they couldn't find that when they were vetting him for VP?
Absolute ignorance.
Yeah.
But they don't look. They
didn't want to
They
find
don't
out.
look. And if she had listened to the powers that be, she would have brought in the dude from Pennsylvania to be her running mate.
No, he's a Jew.
So
And she couldn't bring in Pete because he's gay.
So no Jews, no gay, but retarded people are okay. Yeah, Tampon Tim is
The
quite all
spectrum
right.
is just fine.
Oh, yeah. And speaking of scam-a-lamma ding-dongs, Joe Manchin says, I wouldn't have voted for Obamacare. GOPs are right on savings accounts. Now, before you get all hot and bothered about Joe Manchin and think, oh, he's one of us, he's still one of them. I mean, that's the bottom line.
He's a blue dog.
But he's still one of them. You know who one of his best buddies is? Who is our failed running for president in what?
Joe Lieberman?
No. By the way, I like Joe. I like Joe a lot. Would he not be a better Democrat than anyone running today? Because that guy really is a blue dog. But a Jew? Do you think that the country would have a problem bringing in a Jewish person as president of the United States because of his or her religion?
Yes.
The left would.
Yes.
Yeah, the left.
100%.
The right wouldn't.
No.
We don't care. We want the best man or woman for the gig.
No, the left is a bunch of pandering
Yeah.
morons. You saw what Kathy Hochul did yesterday, right?
Oh, wait just a moment. You're talking about that good-looking gal from New York.
Yeah.
And by the way, if that ain't trans, I don't know what is.
She lit Freedom Tower in New York City green for Mandami and the Muslims. Why is Freedom Tower there?
Why is it there?
Not for the Muslims.
No,
Well, no, because the Muslims knocked down the World Trade Center.
Well, yeah, and then that is sort of an homage.
Yeah.
Isn't it Don't you find that blasphemous?
It's insane.
It is absolutely ridiculous that this is going on. And Hochul now, because he won by such a monumental win there in New York, which I don't think he really did. You know,
I'm not talking about Hochul, you're talking about Mandami.
I'm talking about Mandami.
Right.
But she's on his side, and she's, of course, propping him up because what's she going to do? She could do the right thing.
Well,
no, not being a Democrat. That's impossible. But yeah, lighting that thing, it just pissed me off. It just burned my ass.
I guess when they said we'll never forget, they forgot.
Hey, Ralph, did anybody get arrested recently?
Yeah, Nicolas Maduro.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was pretty big invasion, wasn't that? Our military?
Matt, I was surprised that you didn't.
I can't
start
believe
with
Matt is
that.
not talking about it. It's huge.
Well, he doesn't want Maduro's to go away or Robustas or
Huge
Churchill's.
news.
That's what I was going to say. I wonder if it's a cigar smoker.
That attack, and by the way, no casualties, but that attack was by all of our military forces.
So you're saying that I have to lead with that, in your opinion? I have to lead with Maduro?
Yeah, Dave.
I never said that.
Oh.
I think you can bring it up in an hour, too, when most of the listeners are there.
Yeah, I mean, I think
I think I'm going to kiss Matt's ass right now, and I'm going to find that really good. It tastes really good.
Do I have to? I don't understand why I would have to lead with Maduro.
Because I scripted it that way.
Next time I need the scripts earlier, obviously.
I'll give you the pigs tomorrow morning.
So
listen, be it that it just happened last night, I just thought you would, but I didn't say anything.
Yeah, but this show, okay, so this show happens once a week. Now, what about events that happened, say, 6 days ago after the last show, which is still breaking news?
But pale in comparison.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's a bad guy, and we nailed him, and we'll get into it.
Yeah.
We will certainly get into this guy. And by the way, it's my favorite cigar, Maduro.
See?
Always.
Knew that.
Yeah, always. So it's sort of bittersweet for me.
I know.
Oh, God.
And they arrested his wife, so it's a double Maduro.
It is a double Maduro.
But they didn't get the sun, so it's still a double.
Hey, for those of you who don't smoke cigars, there is such a thing called a double Maduro, which means double the darkness of this cigar.
Double the handcuffs.
Manchin said people that are getting health care for the first time under Obamacare, the working poor, people above the welfare level, they were using the emergency room continuously, or they would claim a workers' comp for their health care delivery, so they weren't regulated to doctor visits and things of this sort. By the way, if you like your doctor, well, you can keep that damn doctor, right?
You just can't use them.
Wait a minute, you can't? You can?
No, you can't
use them. You can't talk to them. You can't call them.
No, but you can keep them as a friend. I think that's what Obama meant. Yeah,
You can play golf with them.
Yeah, you don't have to cut ties with your doctor. They went whenever they wanted to. Now we bring in health care on the lower end. I was not for Obamacare. I wasn't there then. I would not have voted for it as a Democrat the way it was presented. There need to be guardrails put on it for up to 100, 150 percentile. You're going to have to subsidize lower income working people. But on the higher level, you need to have the market start working. This is Joe Manchin. He said the Republicans are right. The health savings accounts, those are ways basically you make decisions, your own 401k. You should own your own health care. What is so wrong about that?
Nothing.
Doesn't that make sense? Isn't that common sense? But I believe it's the Democrats lining the insurance companies' pockets.
Well, they're also afraid to go after the attorneys with
big time
malpractice caps and stuff like that.
Yeah, you should get rewarded for healthy lifestyles. You should also be able to use that money for disasters, catastrophic injuries. Manchin further went on, the Republicans are right. Democrats are right where they where there need to be some subsidies on the lower end to help working people. Yeah, there's always, if you can find that happy medium, and like Kreskin, God rest his soul, he was a happy medium. Now, if he was a midget, he'd be a
A small medium.
No, he'd be a small medium at large. Yeah. So
Did he bend spoons? Was that the guy?
no,
that
that's
was Gary Geller.
yeah, that's Yuri Geller.
Oh, same thing.
Yeah, Kreskin,
Which was great for heroin addicts.
Kreskin.
See, Matt probably doesn't get that because heroin, they bend the spoon down and then they mix up their crap in there and all that stuff. And
Oh,
they shoot it
okay.
up.
So I have to do heroin to understand.
No, I don't do heroin. I never have, but I know.
To understand the spoon bending
No,
deal.
but try it.
I won't try it. I won't do heroin.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
It just occurred to me, if someone offered me $10 million,
I would do it.
you have,
in a minute.
you have to do heroin once.
Minute.
I got, it goes against everything. Yeah, I'm in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, once.
Cash up front.
But watch it be the one time. It'll kill me. It'll probably
The one that's
kill
got
me.
fentanyl in it.
Because I'm not a drug guy, so it's a brand new experience to me. I've never done cocaine. I've never even smoked marijuana. So if I were to do that, it would probably kill me. So I don't know, 10 million. I don't know if all the money in the world is worth dying.
No, but it wouldn't. If there wasn't fentanyl or some weird crap.
Well, there's the big if.
Hey, Matt, if you have $10 million, you can hire a legitimate firm to vet the heroin before you take it.
Should I turn his mic off?
Yeah, please.
I mean, come on, you got $10 million.
If he had the $10 million, why would he do heroin for
Right.
another $10 million?
Yeah, that's true. Why? Yeah, but I wouldn't get the money up front.
What is this scenario about $10 million in heroin? Because it's making me a little nervous right now. I don't know, man. It's like Breaking Bad in here,
Hey,
dude.
by the way, no one's making the offer. I just want you to know. And of course, the usual suspects, Hollywood celebrities, rushing to the call for Trump's impeachment after the U.S. apprehend Nicolas Maduro.
Well, look at that. There it is.
Yeah, America is a terror state.
Uh-huh.
America is a left-wing Halloween and Hollywood celebrities. They live right over there. For those of you watching us, and the camera should be an ISO on me because I'm doing most of the talking. I'm sure you got it going that way, right, Dave?
Of course I do.
Tattoo Dave, are you sure?
And himself.
Sure you do? Hey, you can't do both.
I don't do myself hardly ever, Marty. If you've watched any of the shows.
Hey, hold on, everyone. By the way, if I could do myself, never leave the house.
Oh, that's a different do myself.
Okay.
So these Hollywood celebrities are no kings unless they're kings of Venezuela.
Unless they're kings of Venezuela, because Maduro was such a fine fella. He was an upstanding citizen. But left-wing Hollywood celebrities, boy, they didn't waste any time demanding the impeachment of Trump after he ordered the military operation that led the capture of Venezuela's socialist dictator, Nicolas Maduro, and his wife, Cecilia. It's really Celia, but I don't know if she was named after a black Labrador like Paul Simon's version of Cecilia, which was named after his black Labrador. See this? Learning is fundamental on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio.
You're breaking my heart. Is that the song?
Yes.
He did such a good job with
Down on
socialism,
my knees.
showing the world how well it works.
U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi, boy, does she... I gotta tell you, I like her, but man, does she love being in the spotlight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is she in seventh
She digs
heaven.
it, man.
She called charges of narco-terrorism, conspiracy, cocaine, importation, conspiracy, possession of machine guns, destructive devices, and conspiracy to possess machine guns and destructive devices against the United States. But of course, did I not mention the usual suspects? 2.5 Men star John Cryer. He dug deep and fired off a 2-word missive on the left's favorite digital high blue sky. Impeachment now, he said. Cryer was responding to Colorado Democrat Representative Joe Nagase, who called Trump's actions unconstitutional.
What?
So we're doing the right thing, but it should be enough that it's the right thing to do. And by the way, it's completely constitutional. Impeach this evil guy, actress Mia Farrow said in a Blue Sky rant of her own. I got to tell you, if old Blue Eyes were still alive, he'd smack the living crap out of her. Would he not?
Oh, he did that.
Oh, he did that?
Yeah, I think he punched her.
Well,
a
I
couple
don't
times.
know. That's not good. Never do that to a
Just a
woman.
little backhand.
Trump and his billionaire oil company pals want Venezuela's oil, hoping our branches of government finally go spine shopping and do what is right for America. Meanwhile, Disney's Marvel movie star Mark Ruffalo. These are, boy, so far the 3 I dislike the most in Hollywood. compared Trump to Adolf Hitler.
Oh boy, again.
Yeah. Well, he, Farrow, horror author and Hollywood producer, former male model Stephen King, and Elizabeth star Wendell Pierce all spread the conspiracy theory that Trump arrested and charged Maduro for oil. Deadpool's actor and comedian Rob Delaney believes Maduro's arrest could be part of Team Trump's plan to try to expand their Eon Camp network in Venezuela. Can't it just simply be because he's a bad guy
and there was a warrant for his arrest?
And he
could be that.
Moves a lot of drugs. You know, he's really a drug dealer.
Can't Trump ever do a good thing
And
to
of
these
course,
lefty people?
George Takei, you know old Sulu in Star Trek, who P.S. was in the Rose Parade.
Oh boy!
And sitting in a queen's chair.
How's he looking?
I'm sure he had a cover over his head.
He's 120 years old. Old George Takei.
Any chair he's in is a queen's chair.
Offered his constitutional wisdom, saying the United States can only begin war with another country through a declaration of Congress. Who made this guy smart? Oh wait, nobody. And Pulp Fiction star Ellen Barkin. There's another one, man. There's another smarty pants who, by the way, missed being good looking by that much.
One of those.
Said Trump illegally took over a foreign country. He is currently attempting to read aloud word for word from the cheat sheet in front of him. Uh-oh, he's strayed off his notes now. His incoherent babbling struggling to find its way through the roll of cotton, his filthy mouth. That's Ellen Barkin. There's nothing that President Trump can do. And by the way, curing cancer, they'll find something negative about that one too. We'll be this after back. Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio on YouTube and Rumble, and the finest radio stations in America.
Recognize my voice? You might not, huh? This is the Money Man, Eddie Money, with my good buddy Magic Matt right here. Outlaw Radio. Let me do it again. Are you an outlaw? I'm an outlaw, huh? My probation officer loves me. This is Money Man, my good buddy Matt right here on Outlaw Radio. Stick 'em up, motherfucker.
Yeah, speaking of socialist mayors, we got MaDummy there in New York City. And of course, Seattle mayor, brand new Seattle socialist commie mayor, sworn in. Oh my gosh. Another great reason not to be in Seattle. However, a bunch of us idiots here in this 1876 Virginia City, Nevada style bar continue to live in Southern California, the formerly great state of California. We'll get into that Seattle mayor and Trump's warning to her next hour. Plus, pop singer Pink spends New Year's Eve in the hospital for a neck surgery.
Oh.
What? Yeah. What?
Well, she's an acrobat also.
Yeah, I wonder if she fell off the stage again.
Or maybe she finally had that checkup from the neck up, and so she's there, and they're checking her.
Well, have you seen what she does on stage with like she does tightrope stuff? She swings around on ropes and stuff.
Yeah.
She's
probably not anymore.
Yeah.
Probably a bad idea.
It's probably why her neck's screwed up, because she does weird, crazy crap like that. But she's good
she's done in the back of the car. That could have
So Tattoo Dave was in Arizona, the great state of Arizona, for New Year's Eve. Any extraordinary event that happened? I mean, did you play some poker? What'd you do?
No. We just went out. It rained up there as well as here.
Yeah.
So it wasn't great, but the day we got there, it didn't rain, so we took out our off-road side-by-side vehicles. And
what happened?
I did some damage to mine.
How'd that happen?
Well, Marty, if the audience really wanted to know, I would bore you with
it. Did you get into a little accident?
It wasn't an accident. I hit a divot and it went up on two wheels, and when I came down, my axle bent. So,
but no harm to you?
No harm to me or anybody else, and I was able to drive it out of there.
That's my fault. I was in front of you with the 9-iron. That's where the divot came from.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
But,
Ralph comes out of the woods.
But New Year's Eve was great because we had my buddy, his kids, and their kids, and so
kids?
like 10 kids around, and we were lighting off fireworks like crazy. It was a good time.
Well,
the
that's
good
fun.
fireworks,
That's
the good
fun.
ones.
My brother Martin and I spent New Year's Eve here. I made about 1.5 pounds of shrimp that, of course, went through that event in Russia so many years ago. So anybody read about that recall? Because, by the way, that's the shrimp we ate.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was wondering why you were glowing when I came in.
Oh, yeah. That's the shrimp we ate. Because, P.S., I don't believe this crap. I don't believe that a couple pounds of that shrimp is going to kill you.
I should always know.
You don't even have to keep it refrigerated. You can keep it on the counter for weeks.
And the price is so good.
Dave, I should always know better when there's a lot of something in back. Yes, I should know better. It's like, it's got to be something about this. I'm not going to even ask.
No.
Hungry.
I didn't purchase because of the recall. If I knew about the recall, of course they wouldn't be selling it in the stores. But it's that Waterfront Bistro brand. I made sure, and I found the bag from that of course, that recalled bag, and that's what we made.
Wow.
So I thought, what a way to kick off the new year by glowing in the dark all year.
Yeah. I was giving them to the dog too, man.
Really? You think it's going to kill us, Bart? Yeah, please. See, I don't.
I think you'd already be experiencing some symptoms.
Hey, by the way, the whole fake flu thing. I was one of the guys who said this is a big crock of crap. Was I right? Anyone?
Yes,
Anyone? Yes, I was. Not one to boast, but 100% right.
I got your back.
Ralph O'Donnell, what'd you do New Year's Eve here in Los Angeles?
Zippo. I was at home.
Yep.
Ordered a pizza, watched some movies. So that was it.
Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Martin and I had a conversation with Mamoose, which is our mother, and our father. Our father barely, gets a word in edgewise, as I think in most couples. I think that's the way it works. The mom talks, and the
dad agrees.
The dad in the background.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. You're right. Dear.
Yes, completely. And that was a fun conversation. I love Mom. Henri, you don't find Henri like that. Mark C.G. Boyer. I'm not going to ask you because I don't want to hear about you in your underwear watching Mad World for the 300 millionth time on New Year's Eve.
Excuse me, Matt. They were Superman underwear.
Yeah.
Notice I turned his mic off because I knew he would respond.
No. Of course, have his mic on.
I did.
If I'm talking to him, no, his mic was off. So just another day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The same way you celebrate Christmas. What's Christmas for our Jewish friends? It was Thursday this year. Last year.
Chinese.
Yeah. And Billy Dilly, what'd you do for? Hey, Billy, hoorah! He's outside in the rain. Hey, I want to tell you, L.A. does not look good in the rain. I know I mentioned this before. The only reason why we live here is because fantastic weather, and we have gone through this for about 10 days. Nasty, just a deluge. We'll be this after back on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio. Hit me now.
Wanna buy a new car, but the price ain't right. Ain't that cold? Be a downside cheaper, yes it would. Start riding a bike. Listen, they're making milk out of powder. Yeah, they are. Got the babies crying. Poor baby, they know what that stuff is. Rent's gone up motherfucker. Good God. Listen, got to go to a disco. Throw your troubles away. Dance to the music that the DJ plays. Well, all right. And then the lights come on. Yeah. Like you knew they would. Is that cold? Gone home and face the music. That don't sound too good. Ain't that cold? Listen. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. It'll make you wanna run for cover, yeah. And if you look, you will discover, yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker, yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker, yeah. Make you wanna run for cover, yes it will. And if you look, you will discover, yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Say it's a real motherfucker. Oh, get out of here! My goodness. Too cold. Cold-blooded, I'm telling you the truth. Let me stop here at this gas station. Give me 3 gallons of low lead. Ain't no food, nothing else. I better stop and get me 2 hot dogs and a strawberry soda. It's a real motherfucker. Yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Yeah. Ooh, it's a real motherfucker. Wanna buy a new car, but the price ain't right. Ain't that cold? Be a damn sight cheaper, yes it would. Start riding the bike. Listen, they're making milk out of powder. Yeah, they are. Got the babies crying. Poor baby, they know what that stuff is. Rent's gone up higher. Yes, it is. Got the parents lying. I'll pay you tomorrow. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. Yeah. Make you wanna run for cover. Yes, it will. And if you look, you will discover. Yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker.
the way.
Dance to the music that the DJ played. Well, all right. And then the lights come on, yeah, like you knew they would. Ain't that cold? Gone home and face the music that don't sound too good. Ain't that cold? Listen. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. It'll make you wanna run for cover, yeah. And if you look,
Doohickey, you know, the doohickey that rolls.
Hi, this is Meatloaf. Okay, kids, you know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's Outlaw Radio time! Outlaw Radio.
Hi, this is Sean Young on Outlaw Radio.
Hey, this is Shelley Berman on Outlaw Radio. Listen, come on, listen to me or listen to Matt. If you like being bored, it's great for you.
It's Robert Hayes. I'm here on Outlaw Radio with Magic Matt, a.k.a. The Weasel. We are here to drink. We're here to smoke. We're here to interrupt. You may drink. You may smoke. You may interrupt. But I'm here to...
Live from the Lighten Up Lounge, this is Dom DeLuise saying, this is Outlaw Radio.
Hi, this is Chuck Woolery at Lighten Up Lounge on Outlaw Radio. Lots of fun, guys. Be back, 2 and 2.
Hi, this is Gilbert Gottfried, and you're listening to Outlaw Radio, where we smoke, we drink, and occasionally we bother people who look old and weak.
Hi, this is Rick Dees with Magic Matt, a.k.a. Mr. Cigar. In the Lighten Up Lounge, we drink, we smoke, we interrupt.
Why, yes, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year. Welcome to it, my friends, my friendlies. Welcome to Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio, smoking, drinking, interrupting from an 1876 Virginia City, Nevada style bar in Southern California, in the hills of the San Fernando Valley, spitting distance from Hollywood, Cali. That's over there where all those miscreant sons of bitches, those Hollywood celebrities that are rushing to call for Trump's impeachment because he did the right thing, and, well, he apprehended a really nasty guy. Unless I'm wrong, that Nicolas Maduro was a really nasty guy, and right?
Yeah, he was a nice man.
He wasn't a nice man.
So Trump probably saved lives, drug-wise.
Not one casualty in the entire...
Not one casualty.
No, but Trump probably saved lives as far as, like, spreading drugs to our youth.
Well, of course,
that kills them every day.
No, but Hollywood celebrities, they like drugs. They like more drugs, the better.
Hey, Matt, we have a new listener I wanted to just give a shout-out to.
Yeah?
His name is Billy Dilly. 5455. Welcome in, Billy Dilly.
Hold on a second. You're talking about Billy Dilly, our Marine outside?
I believe so. It's the first time I've ever seen him in the chat.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah. Hey, thank you for chatting it up on our YouTube chat page or whatever you call that thing. While you're doing that, why don't you subscribe and, send it to other people. And even though we are up a tick in subscribers, but, man, it's just move forward 2 spaces and come back 1. And
Why do they chat?
I don't know.
No, what do they chat about?
I love that they chat. I love that they feel it's a community mart. It's this whole YouTube thing and X and what's
Rumble.
the other thing?
Rumble.
Breitbart.
I feel like William Shatner right now. It's like, get a life. I know you guys love us and everything, but
Okay, my brother Mart is out of line here because I got to tell you, I enjoy the community of it all.
Yes.
You know, it's social media. It's a community. We're one big community.
You know, when he said William Shatner, it reminded me, we had my friend Craig Titley on last week.
Oh, the best. That guy's the best.
What I didn't bring up is Craig has the #1 conspiracy documentary that we never landed on the moon.
Oh, that's right. I think, did I mention that?
No, we should have got into it with him.
Because I meant to mention that.
Yeah.
Now, does he really believe that we didn't land on the moon?
100%.
Okay, so when he comes back on the show, before he moves to Florida, because Craig Titley, he's a smart guy, and he's
moving in March.
Getting the hell out of California. Well, we got to get his ass over here to talk about that conspiratorial thing. And P.S., we can all laugh about it because it does seem ridiculous. We made it to the moon. Who knows? I mean, who really knows?
One of his things is he talked about how did in space every shot was perfectly framed.
Yeah, right. It was
right.
Okay.
Well, they had a drone.
Just stop. And you know what, Ralph? The world's flat. Also, just stop.
We didn't say it was flat.
No, that's different. We know the
I'm
world.
saying you're like the flatters out there.
We,
You're like
no. We know the world is not flat. However, I think we made it to the moon. I believe we made it to the moon.
Yes, we did.
What's your proof, Mart?
I was there.
Has anybody else gone there? The Russians, the Chinese, the
Yeah.
Indians? Nobody.
Right.
Because they don't have a,
with Elon Musk's rockets, we still can't get back
they
there.
don't have the technology we do.
Hey, speaking
65 years ago.
Did you say Indians?
Yeah.
You meant to say Native Americans, didn't you?
No, he meant dot.
No, you meant to. You meant to say
I meant the
Indians.
7-Eleven Indians.
No, well, that's not who I'm speaking of.
Slurpees and be jerky for
You're talking
you.
about the casino Indians.
I watched for the first time a movie that came highly recommended. Speaking with my Uncle Dick about a month ago from Dayton, Nevada, old hippie Uncle Dick was talking about Robert Redford, and he said, "Yeah, I was sad to see that guy die. Me too. You know, once again, politically, different sides of the aisle. Who cares?
One of the last real movie stars.
Yeah, one of the last true movie stars, Robert Redford, one of the greats of all time.
Yeah, we only have Adam Sandler left.
And he mentioned."
Hey, man, brilliant guy.
And he mentioned Jeremiah Johnson.
Oh, great movie.
And I said, I got to tell you something. I've never seen that movie.
It's a great movie.
So last night, for the very first time, I watched a movie that came out in 1971. I watched the whole damn thing. And boy, it doesn't make you laugh so much, but it does make you cry a little bit. I think Robert Redford is at peak performance. The movie moves a little slow, but I think it's brilliant filmmaking. And I believe this movie is the reason why Robert Redford found Utah, his next home, right? I think he fell in love with that area. That entire movie was shot in Utah. And that is a beautiful state. I mean, if you like the desert, if you like the mountains, it's got it all.
If you like Mormons,
if you like
do.
Mormons,
If you like having 16
I
wives,
like Mormons.
all that stuff.
3 Days to the Condor is one of my favorites.
okay, that has nothing to do with Utah.
Absolutely
But
nothing
it
to
has
do with Utah.
everything to do
Completely
with
forgot
Robert
to have his mic off. Sorry.
Has nothing.
Everything to do with
See that tattoo, Dave? When you should have it
I
off,
know.
it's on. Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
upside down and
I'm
backwards.
Okay, you didn't notice this, Mark C.G. Boyer, that it wasn't sort of a dissertation of Robert Redford movies. I was talking about one specific movie.
I love sneakers.
Where he plays a. How about Sting? I don't think Sting holds up so well. But this is he plays a mountain man. And man, does he kill an S-load of redskin.
No kidding.
Right? It's just, you see, by the way, barbarians. For those of you Hollywood lefties who have a real problem with us coming over and taking over America, you know that they weren't the originators. I mean, it went way before those quote-unquote I was going to say African Americans. There's so many monikers for every sort of person now.
It's way before the headdress
But
Indians.
for these Indians, way before that, they were just the newest of these savages. They were savages.
What they did to each other was brutal.
Oh, and what they did to the white man there in, I don't know if they were supposed to be in Utah. Did they ever, in that movie, Jeremiah Johnson, I don't think they ever connoted where they were.
I haven't seen that movie in 20 years. I couldn't tell you.
I got to tell you, though, Ralph, it's a great movie. And if you've never seen that damn thing, you need to watch it. He's gifted a daughter by an Indian chief because he gifts, Robert Redford is Jeremiah Johnson, he gifts some horses to the Indians, and the dude next to him knows how they do things.
It sounds familiar.
He said, "Oh man," he said, "Oh God, they better have something better to gift you than what you gifted them. Otherwise, they're gonna take off our scalps." And he said, "Well, why would they do that? Because they will look bad if they can't gift you a better gift." Also, the daughter was gifted.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure that was better.
Yeah. Well, as it turned, you know what's weird in this movie? She starts off not the most attractive gal, and then it's almost like they apply more makeup, in every scene. She gets to be pretty like a really attractive gal. And I'm not going to be a spoiler. A movie from '71. I got to worry. I got to worry about.
Yeah, but she was the middle child.
54 years later, I'm going to spoil the end.
Well, I'm going to be a spoiler. No, I'm not. For those of you who haven't seen the damn thing, you haven't seen it, right, Dave?
No, I have not.
I actually, it rings a bell now.
Dave,
I know I've seen it. It's been a long time.
Dave, I don't know if you have the patience for it, but
I probably do.
But
Is it slow? Or you said it was slow moving?
No, a little.
I've
slow.
watched Dances with Wolves.
Oh,
that's slow moving.
Oh, hey, by the way, a movie I've never seen. I'm not a big Costner
never saw
fan.
it either.
So I never saw it, but this Jeremiah Johnson, the dude who played the grandfather in not All in the Family, Landon,
Little House on the Prairie.
Little House on the Prairie, the guy who played the
Michael Landon?
No, the grandfather.
The grandfather.
Yeah. He's great.
He's in this movie, and he's fantastic.
Yeah.
He plays a mountain man, and they become buds. And anyway, Robert Redford, sorry to see you go, man. There's another good one. Sorry to see you go. But unlike a Bruce Willis, this guy lived a full effing lefty life. Did he not?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Bruce was no lefty.
Bruce is still alive. Was? You're
No, I'm talking about Robert Redford
No, but
being gone.
he said Bruce was no left. But
Hey,
Bruce,
Matt, do I
Bruce
need
is
your
no
own-
lefty.
Well, we don't know politically where he is now. He may not be anywhere. He's in
And by the way, one of the greatest Christmas movies of all time.
Die Hard.
Yep.
Oh, hell yeah.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into the official warning from Trump to this idiot stick Seattle mayor, brand new mayor, just Kristen, and this, oh man, it wasn't like this when we lived there in Seattle. The rain was still, it was a deluge almost every day, but politics it was never this bad.
It's either that, Matt, or we were so young we didn't pay attention.
No, I paid attention, and John Albee, my best buddy, he paid attention. It was never that bad. It just became extraordinarily ugly. And Joe Rogan says drug overdose deaths have dropped off a cliff due to the Trump administration's boat strikes. I'm not certain that I'm buying that or the stats. I'm an equal opportunity offender here, man. You know that I voted for Trump. I think he's the greatest president of my lifetime. But I'm not so much buying. Are you buying into these stats, Ralph?
I am. And
That because
not just because
because we've nailed a few boats that all of a sudden drug overdoses.
It's not just the boats. It's shutting down the border completely.
Okay, yes.
And also
Yes.
the advent of
It's a mixture.
Yeah,
and almost the advent of every single EMT carrying a Narcan on them.
And wait till David Attenborough comes in with
Because
his.
without the Narcan, a lot of these folks would have died.
Interesting. All right. Hey.
Drew?
Hey, welcome, my friends. The dive bar hunter from Wisconsin, our very own Steve Abbott, minding his own business, hopefully in a dive bar somewhere in the great state of Wisconsin, the state that curries favor as having the most dive bars per capita of any state in the United States of America. Steve Abbott, welcome and Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, Steve.
Happy New Year to you and the rest of the crew out in California.
I appreciate it. Listen to how straight and how you're
not drinking.
You're not drinking, are you? Because you're driving.
Well, I got some spicy tomato juice. Yeah.
So tomato juice with no vodka?
Yeah, I got an hour and a half home, and I figured I'll be a good boy tonight. And considering every other place I've been to, I really wasn't going to get a mixed drink, so I should probably have one Bloody Mary because you always ask me about that at a dive bar. So,
yes. Yeah.
So
I'm gonna go to a dive bar and not drink.
Yeah, you got.
I'm here with Gunther and Pat, and we're tearing the place down.
Okay,
yeah, Gunther and Pat.
Okay, let me understand this. So Gunther and Pat, two names that I'm not familiar with. Steve Abbott. First of all, let's set the stage. Which dive bar have you chosen for the first show of the new year? Or depending on when you're watching or listening to us, could be the second. But anyway, the first official show for us.
It would be the fine establishment of Lenny's Tap in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Now, Lenny's Tap, it sounds like a beer bar. When I hear tap in the
thought he said
name,
pub.
Is it tap or pub?
Well, it's kind of a sports bar. It's just, yeah. All I know is compared to the other places I've been to, this place feels like I need to have a suit and tie, and I'm looking for the violinist.
Yeah, this guy has taken us. This guy, Steve Abbott, has taken us to some bars that the door doesn't work because they don't have to lock it. There's nothing to steal. And it's the whole thing is such a pigsty. Yes, worse than our 1876 Virginia City, Nevada style bar where we broad-chased from. Some of these places. What was the name of that joint way out there in the sticks that you took us to, Steve?
Are you talking the Plywood Palace or the White Creek Inn? Which one? They're both out in the sticks.
Yeah, there could be either one of those, but there was no running water in one of these.
Plywood Palace.
That was the Plywood Palace.
Yeah,
the
I remember.
White Creek Inn was the hoarder's paradise.
No running water. Now, this Gunther and Patrick, explain to us who Gunther and Patrick happen to be, Steve Abbott.
Oh, they're some of the biggest pimps in the state of Wisconsin.
But we don't. Okay, you never knew this Gunther and Patrick, who obviously, it appears to me, they also like a good bar and enjoy a cocktail on a weekend.
Great radio team in the morning.
But my favorite. By the way, I always thought Gunther was the talent between Gunther and Patrick in the morning. I think they were in San Diego
Yes.
on Extra.
That's right.
Yeah, in Good morning. Good morning. I'm Gunther. I'm Patrick. Whack whack.
You know when you walk in a bar and one guy has got Gunther has got a cardboard like he's holding it up like at the airport looking for me. And you know the crazy thing is he thinks I know how to read.
Oh yeah.
So it's like what the heck?
Okay, so you've never met before, but because of this show, correct me if I'm wrong, but these two dudes, they are in the chat on our YouTube page, Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio, and that's how your friendship sort of bloomed, Steve?
Bloomed or like a petri dish, like mold, like exploding. I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah it kind of is what it is. But Ken came up to visit my brother with his birthday today up here in Green Bay, so I figured, well, kind of hit a 2-for-1. Go see him during the day and come out here during the night, and it is what it is, have a good time.
Steve Abbott here on the celebrating New Year's. Happy New Year's. Who do you want to put on the phone first, Gunther or Patrick? Let's make it quick. I knew it wouldn't be quick. Did you notice why I said let's make it quick?
Yeah.
Let's put one of them on the phone.
Which one? You want to talk?
And once again, you see why I said that? Because I knew I've only been doing this since I was 12
Well, Matt,
years
people
old.
get gun shy.
So no,
too.
I know this.
So
stuff,
then we should go with Gunther.
Right.
We should go with Gunther.
Good evening, guys.
Okay, who is that?
This is Patrick.
Oh, this is Pat. Hey, Patrick, you got a good voice, man. You got a radio voice.
Why, thank you. And by the way, Dave, I am real.
I know you're real. I knew it.
Dave called him
I'm the
AI.
guy you claimed I was fake.
Did you say he was AI, Dave?
I don't know, maybe.
I'm also the guy that sent you the goat cheese about a year and a half ago.
Oh, that's
Love it.
Oh, now I know Patrick. Yes, I know Patrick.
I ate all that goat cheese.
No, Patrick is a good guy who's been sending us stuff for years too. All right, Patrick. And what town do you reside in the great state of Wisconsin?
I'm about a half hour south of Green Bay in the town of Kaukauna.
I didn't even know her. Kaukauna didn't even know her. Hey, Patrick, you're one of the good dudes, man, and thank you for being there.
Well, thank you guys for putting on a great show. This is
God bless you, brother.
appointment listening every Saturday.
I love that. See, I love that. Yeah. Hey, Patrick, do me a favor, although I don't want to lose you so quickly, but we got to get Gunther on, or we'll never talk to Gunther, a guy that I don't believe I've ever spoken to. So this is like a celebrity. Gunther, the celebrity on the phone from a dive bar in beautiful Green Bay.
Yes, sir. This is Gunther. What's going on, man? We cannot believe we're talking to you. Live. It's like you're freaking better than a boner pill.
Wow.
And we last longer.
That is true.
Well, we'll try to do better and clean up our act in the next couple, years.
Hey, Gunther. What do you do for a living, my good sir?
I actually work. That's what I do.
Well, that's good.
That's what I do. I work.
Gunther,
Good answer.
Gunther, what part of Wisconsin do you call home?
Buddy, I am in Green Bay, the capital of the world, and that's why Patrick and oh my God,
Go Packers!
That's why they came down here.
Yeah. Hey, Gunth, what is your libation of choice when you find a dive bar? What's the first? And I want you to be honest. Although my prediction would be a beer, but what would be the first mixed drink that you would go for, Gunther?
What would I go for? I already got 3 double old-fashioned sours.
Oh, I love that. Oh,
with Kesslers. Yeah, that's.
Oh, this guy is a man after my own heart.
He doesn't sound like he's had one drink.
No,
it's amazing.
Yeah, right.
The floor is shitty. There's like peanut shells all over the place.
Love it.
Mud
the
wrestling.
bathroom smells like a French whorehouse, and
beautiful.
you just can't get away from it.
Hey, Gunther. So when you say that you're on your third old fashioned, that's a whisk or double old fashions.
I said double. Yeah.
Okay. Is that the classic Wisconsin old fashioned? Is that the one we're talking about?
That's correct, Matt.
So that's
I actually just get slammed in. You know what? My wife's not here, so I don't give a damn.
I like it.
This means in lieu of a whiskey or a bourbon, you've got the brandy in there, right?
Oh no, that's straight up whiskey. I like my whiskey.
So it's okay. So
brandy's for sissies.
I think I can hear it in his
Gunther?
voice.
Okay, so so what you're saying is it's not a Wisconsin old fashioned. It's an old fashioned old fashioned.
It's an old fashioned. Yes, correct.
All right. Well,
but it make it a double.
All right. Hey, Gunther. Thank you from the bottom of my bottom and from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for your support. Thank you for spending time with us every week, man.
God bless you, brother.
Yeah, I mean it from my heart. I thank you very much.
We love you guys.
Go
Packers.
Appreciate you guys, and I'm gonna give you back to Steve here
All
real
right,
quick
cool.
to end this. So, thank you for all that you do.
Oh, thank
you, buddy.
Hoorah! Love it. Is he a Marine? Is Gunther a Marine?
He sounded a lot like Billy Dilly.
Yeah, he did say hoorah. Hey, Gunther.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Is that you, Steve Abbott?
No, that's Gunther.
Semper Fi. All right, here you go.
All right, Gunther. All right, good man. Wisconsinites, man, they grow them honest, they grow them good in Wisconsin.
And he's a damn Marine.
And is he? It doesn't matter. He's a Marine at heart.
He's CPO Sharky.
Steve, are you there?
I'm here. Yes, sir.
Steve, I want you to snap a selfie with those two and send it.
All right, we were already planning on it. We got you up on one of the big screens. We had some technical difficulties, but we'll get it in front of the screen with in the background, y'all in the background.
All right.
So hold on.
Oh, we're live in Wisconsin.
So are we live at this bar in Wisconsin?
Yep, and on this side of the bar we are. Yep.
Oh, I love.
Yeah.
Wait, on that side of the bar. I love that. But and you have some folks. Okay, well, turn them on to Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio, unless they hail from Hollywood and they're just visiting and they're a big dumb lefty. Then in fact, we can educate them. We're here to help.
Yeah.
We're here to help.
Bring them by the masses.
Well, I'll try. I'll do my best.
All right. Hey, Steve Abbott, you're one of the good ones, man, and you're there with two of the other good ones. Love you, Wisconsinites. Thank you, and Happy New Year from my heart. I think it's fair to say from all of our hearts here, from this 1876 Virginia City, Nevada style bar. Ralph sort of looked at me and like, not really. No,
I'm a Giant fan.
You're a Giant fan?
Yeah.
So not really go Packers?
No, not really.
Oh man, it's sevens.
We'll have to have a talk when I come out there next time.
I'm sorry you had to hear that, Steve Abbott. Ladies and gentlemen, one of those great truck drivers that you read about who get our food in our mouths and all the things that we need to have a happy day throughout the nation. That's the guy that does it, Steve Abbott. Hey, Steve, dive bar hunter extraordinaire, thank you, and I appreciate your time, man.
You're more than welcome, and no, thank you for allowing us on, man. It's going to be a great new year.
God bless you, brother.
Love is out.
Happy New Year, Steve.
Happy New Year. Love is optimism. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Love the optimism because, the whole New Year thing, it just sort of runs into each other.
I cringe.
I mean, it's an excuse to maybe start a new leaf.
What are you gonna do? Well, it's a new year.
It's like the next hole at golf. Start over.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, to a scrapper like me, anyway.
Yeah. Well,
hey, before we go, Mary from upstate New York chimed in. Please tell Matt, Will Gere, who was blacklisted in Hollywood, was the grandfather on The Waltons, not Little House.
Oh, that's right, The Waltons.
And then
Thank you, Mary.
And then she said Mark should have caught this, but not realizing that I had Mark's mic off, it wouldn't have mattered.
No. He was sleeping at the time.
I was.
Wow.
He was sleeping.
Why would Mary slam you?
He was slumbering. All right,
Oh,
Mayor.
that guy.
Hey, Mayor.
Sorry.
Happy New Year's, Mayor. Happy New Year's. All right, we'll be this after back on the Big Dog of Broad Chasing. I love talking to my boys in Wisconsin.
Yeah, it's great.
God, I love that state. Oh, I should have asked him about the temperature right now. What do you think? Like 18 degrees?
Oh, yeah.
I think it has a degree or two.
Yeah. All right, we'll be this after back on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, and the finest stations in the nation. Love you, Green Bay.
for fun. We stand for great cigars. We stand for the perfect martini. And we stand for the American flag. We are Outlaw Radio with Magic Matt Allen.
Oh, there's nothing quite like some 2 or 3 imbibing Wisconsinites calling us from Lenny's Tap in beautiful Green Bay, Wisconsin, man. Gunther, Patrick, and the great Steve Abbott. Love you guys. Thank you for spending time with us. Sitting there bellying up to the bar. I swear to you, I wish I were there with you. I wish I were there. I think we could all probably say that. Sitting there. But we probably can't smoke cigars.
I wish they were here with us.
At the bar.
Oh, Matt, speaking of smoking cigars.
Yeah, Tattoo Dave?
There's a place in Santa Clarita that I frequent called Schooners. And up until 2 days ago, on the patio, you're allowed to smoke cigarettes and cigars.
Oh, hold on. Up until 2 days ago.
Yes. We went there before I left for Arizona, and there was a Xerox on the window. As of January 1st, you are no longer allowed to smoke cigars here at Schooners.
Is that right?
And
but cigarettes, you can't, but cigarettes?
Yes. And I asked her specifically. I said, okay, I'm going to be here with some friends, and we're going to see how that rolls.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yep.
No, see, that's their own, that's not a California law. That's their own dictum.
Right.
So they want to get closed down. They want to shoot themselves in the foot.
No, it's legal out on the patio.
No, not legality. I'm talking about just lose patrons. Lose their customers.
Right.
There's a new douchebag general manager at the Rainbow Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
By the way, a classic joint. Those of you who know rock and roll,
Sunset Strip.
you may have heard about the Rainbow there on Sunset in Hollywood, Cali.
He put a sign at the bar, the outside bar, no cigar smoking at the bar outside.
Even though you can smoke cigarettes.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. What an ass. What an ass.
There's a couple of bars that we're going to have to start frequenting.
Yeah, and get kicked out of.
Yes.
Don't you miss Mario at the Rainbow?
Yes.
God bless Mario.
I got to tell you, I went through several years of getting kicked out of bars for pulling that stuff when the ridiculous non-smoking laws went into effect in
I was with you a
California.
few times.
Oh, yeah, boy, it got ugly.
Matt, really quickly, that night at Barfly with Bruce Willis,
Yeah.
that Middle Eastern guy behind you
Oh,
that
yes.
said, put your cigar out. And you said, no, absolutely not. Everybody else is smoking in here.
Yeah, not going to
Bruce
do it.
Willis is smoking his over there.
And he knocked it out of my mouth.
And he smacked it
Who
out of
was
my mouth.
nominated for a Golden Globe at a Barfly?
At a Barfly?
Oh, you mean the movie
Barfly?
You mean
It's
the
a
movie?
club called
I know,
Barfly.
but who was nominated for a Golden
Was it
Globe?
Mickey Rourke?
Frank Stallone.
Oh, geez. No, don't say that.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Frankie!
So he has 2 claims to fame: Far From Over, the one hit from the 80s, pardon me, and then
Golden Globe nomination for Barfly.
Nominee.
What was the arm wrestling movie his
That
brother
was it.
did?
That was it. Far From Over.
Over
was
the Top.
That was the song
No,
from that.
that's Sylvester.
Sylvester did Over
That
the Top.
is the song from that movie.
Oh,
yeah.
I get it. But anyway,
And by the way, nothing against Frank, except I just think he's a milquetoast douchebag, and he
lives in his brother's shadow. What do you?
Yeah, but he constantly for years wanted to come do the show, and then I said okay, come over, and then he never showed up, and then we went
Wanna
through
do it
this again.
again?
You know,
Flake.
I'm not Charlie Brown with the friggin' football, okay? I'm not the Lucy, and I can only put up with this crap so many times. And so the last time he ran into Lori Downey Jr., our former producer, and said, I'd still like to do that show. And Lori called me, and I said, I didn't say F him. I said, screw him, ain't doing the show. I don't care if he begs now.
Yeah.
It's like too many times.
I remember you saying that.
Just too many times.
And then he used to go into Chasen's or Mastro's when Dad was playing there. Our father was playing there, and he'd bring his guitar, and he would sit in with Dad. I go, how was he? He goes, And then he sang a little bit or tried to sing. And
well, I'll tell you what, his brother Sly, what a good man. Well,
his brother takes care. His brother still to this day says, "I'll give my brother anything."
What do you think?
Takes care
What
of
do
him.
you think I just said? What a good man. Propping up his brother Frankster.
So this guy smacked a cigar out of Matt's mouth.
Oh yeah. It
So
was
his
ugly.
manager at the time, Abraham Bagdorian, he kind of got in between them. I got in between everything. It got ugly.
Oh yeah.
You and I get outside. All this stuff like, oh no, this ain't happening.
I was in. I was ready.
This ain't happening.
Oh, I was ready.
Because this guy could have been guns out there, everything.
I went through that at the place that you guys go, Ralph. Now
Santana's?
on Sunset Boulevard. No, the Social.
Rainbow.
Say Social.
When that's been a myriad different places.
Yes.
I was there when the Russian mafia were present. And
Was that Mirabelle's?
Yes, Mirabelle's.
Yes.
Yes. And minding my own business. And and I got a little yappy after a few drinks. And then so I guess it was 6 or 7 of these dudes, and I had a friend of mine come over to me who sort of knew the layout of the land, and he said, "Hey man, I want to talk to you about something." It was the same thing happened to me with Jack Riley, Mr. Carlin from the Bob Newhart show, when it came to what's his name who wanted to kick my ass. So many
Robert Blake.
Yeah, well, so many people wanted to kick my ass. So same thing happened, and he took me outside and he said, "Matt, I want you to know." He said, "I know you're messing around and all this, but these guys really are packing, and they really are Russian mafia, and they don't they think it's a credit to spend time in jail.
They're not going to kick your ass.
Yeah, no, they're
They'll
not.
kill you.
No, they'll just kill you." And I said, "Thank you for the heads up." I went back in, watched my P's and Q's, shut the F up, and we left. It's just not worth losing your life over.
And Jack Riley, when Robert Blake and Matt were at the bar, I wasn't there that night, but
it was ugly.
I met Robert a couple of times. Psycho. Anyway, so what did Jack say? He said something like, if his vein sticks out in his neck,
But Robert
you gotta
Blake fully admitted that he was a psycho.
Yeah,
he
to you.
said it. He said it.
I'm
He
half
told me.
crazy, I'm half whatever.
At Mirabelle's, Kipadada kept calling the bartender sweetheart. And she said, "Stop calling me sweetheart. I'm not your sweetheart." She goes, "You call me one more time, I'm jumping over this bar." Kipadada calls 911.
That
sounds like Kip.
Yeah.
That sounds exactly like Kip.
Yeah.
Is that a slang for sweetheart?
No, Kipadada, the great comedian, and a friend of the show for many, many years until I couldn't behave anymore. Kipadada was a nut.
Also not with us anymore, right?
Yeah. Deader than hell.
Kevin Nealon loved that guy.
Absolutely. I love that guy.
Jerry Seinfeld loved that guy.
I love that guy. I mean, he would do a well-crafted comedy routine, and every word was thought out.
Wet Dreams was funny.
He was
good.
Yes, he was a very smart guy on stage. But I'll tell you what, the one dive bar, one of two that Lori and I and old Kipster went to, he kept calling the gal barmaid.
Yes.
Just out of nowhere.
Hey, barmaid.
Barmaid. It's like, so, the sweetheart, that doesn't bother me. It's like, why would you be offended by being called sweetheart? I got a problem with any bartender that has a problem being called sweetheart. Barmaid, I get it. I sort of get it. Or either that barkeep, that's not so bad.
It's old school, but it's
That reminds me of Chevy Chase in Vacation. Hey, barkeep, and the guy shoots him.
Oh yeah.
Pretty funny.
Was that the first one?
Yeah, the first one.
The first Vacation?
Yeah, he's just joking around there at some hotel, and the guy was just ignoring him. He's trying to get drinks. He's trying to get drinks, and the guy's ignoring him. He's like, "Hey, barkeep."
No, that's not. Here's the premise.
What happened?
Here's what happened.
Because I don't
It was
remember.
a Western themed bar.
Right.
Oh, that
And
was
so he
it.
walks
Right,
in and he
right.
goes, "Watch, honey. See, they're all like doing this Western theme. So you gotta play the game. You gotta act like you're the. Hey, barkeep.
Yeah.
Give me that. Leave the bottle."
Yeah.
And he goes, starts calling him names and stuff. Looks at him and just pulls his gun out. It's like, yeah, that was great.
Dave, this guy Kipadada went on YouTube and explained how he was going to kill Magic Matt, Lori Downey Jr., Howard Lapidus,
And
Ralph, and me.
Manager to the Stars, Howard Lapidus, and
on
Ralph.
YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Laid it out how he was going to kill everybody.
Yeah, he said, meet me at the Field of Honor. It was a.
So was he in prison when he died?
No. So what I did was I because he also talked about how he killed somebody in Miami and got away with it.
No, it's true. He said that he was an assassin.
Yeah, and he killed someone in Miami and they never knew who it was, but it was Kipadada. I called Miami PD. I said, "Is there a cold case on this guy? Because on YouTube, this guy Kipadada is taking credit for it." Johnny Cosmo told me the next day the sheriffs busted down his door in West Hollywood.
He was such a talker. He loved
awesome.
tell.
I kind of wish I had met him.
By the way,
Oh yeah.
Since we're reminiscing about Kipadada, There's got to be a book written about this guy because he was nuttier than hell.
Oh.
He was, and the fact that he laid claim to being on the Tonight Show 6 or 7 times.
Yeah.
We can't find
Not one.
We can't find one appearance. However, he was on Make Me Laugh a bunch of times. He was on a bunch of talk shows. He was a real thing. He's
a big celebrity.
He
a
was
brilliant stand-up
He was a
comedian.
brilliant stand-up comedian who was a star at the time.
Yes.
And
he was great at Friars Roast.
So,
Oh, wow.
Oh no! Wait a
Those
second.
are fun.
Hold on a second. That's when he wanted to kick Ryan Stiles' ass.
Yes, because Ryan Stiles said.
I'll tell you the line. Ryan Stiles, our dear buddy, the tall man of comedy. You know him from 2.5 Men and Black Hawk Down, but this man is introducing. They put the wrong guy to introduce Kip Addotta at the Friars Roast in New York, and he introduced him as. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the only man here who is making an appearance for the money, Kip Addotta. Kip had a hard-on for Ryan Stiles since that day.
Yeah.
And he used to talk about improv is nothing. Improv is nothing. Comedy is where it's at because you have to script it out. You have to fine-tune it. He has a point he does have a point, but a fine improv person, that's a tough gig too.
But Kip said the same thing to Prescott Niles. He goes, you go on stage, they want to hear the same song every night. He says, I can't say the same joke every night.
But he does. And most comedians do.
Kip's one of those guys who would because he got mad at me, because he got mad at everyone.
He did.
Points.
He was a guy like my buddy, the publisher in chief of Screw Magazine, Al Goldstein, who was not happy unless he was unhappy.
Yeah.
And he was rebelling against somebody in his life that was a former friend or a friend.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, and this is years and years ago, but he said, so we got in this argument about something, and so all of a sudden, I get letters from the IRS. I go, what the hell is this? And he goes, Kip called me, I know your records. I know what debts you owe from the past up in Seattle, Washington. I looked your name up. I did research. I go, why would you do that?
Yeah, why would you do that?
Why would you even investigate me?
Because I remember him. I remember these conversations.
He attacked me.
He used to love to look people up.
Yes.
And do nasty things.
Oh.
He hired Vinny to kill me. You guys remember?
You mean Vinny, the most non-funny comedian on the planet?
Oh, now be careful.
He's a big guy.
Vinny calls me up. He says, "Can you meet me at Starbucks on Coldwater and Ventura?" I'm like, "Why?" He goes, "I got to talk to you. You got to meet me there."
But by the way, understand who Vinny is. He is a hulking, weightlifting
huge
guy. He is a mountain of a man.
He does. And I'm like, okay, this isn't good. I had mace on me.
Yeah.
I had a sock full of weights.
Oh no.
Yes. And I go there. He goes, Ralph, I don't know what's going on with you and Kip. Kip wants me to kill you. He goes, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I would say.
Maybe it's for the best that I didn't meet him.
Now, you remember, reminiscing really quickly, the old venue that we did the show, Kip walks in one day to do the show, and he brings a guy with a security jacket.
Yeah, that's right.
On.
Was that Vinny?
No, that was Kip. And I go,
No, wasn't Vinny the security guard?
Yes.
Vinny was the security guy.
Vinny was the security
guy. So we go,
guy.
Kip, what's with the security?
Because he actually hired him.
Yes.
He paid him to be his security guard.
It's like, Kip, you don't need a security guard here, bro.
Well, he threatened so many people, maybe he did.
Yeah, he probably did. What about the time Kip Addotta shows up with this cutout men's underwear, briefs, white underwear. He cut it into the shape of a bra, and on the show he gifted this to our then producer Lori Downey Jr. And he said, "Okay, this is yours, a present. You have to wear it for us." And see, I'm not wearing that.
Yeah.
We did try to get her in a wife beater a couple times.
Yeah.
Rick Messina, the great manager and producer of comedians, Tim Allen and all those guys.
By the way, walking distance from my house in the hills of Encino.
Kip was on the way to our show, decides to stop at Rick Messina's house. He's walking around the house, doesn't see anybody, steals...
That wasn't the story. Matt was there that night.
I was there. Lori, so after the show one day, explain how heavy Rick Messina
Rick Messina produced every Tim Allen TV show, movie. He's a monster
and
in comedy.
Manager to Drew Carey to this day, and Tim Allen. Give me a second. We have a couple minutes here. Now, dig this. So we're invited through Kipadata to Rick Messina's house, right up the street. We don't even need to take a car, but he had a brand new Mustang he was showing off.
Oh, white,
and he
that
had
white Mustang.
White, right. Great little Mustang, and he had his brand new dog. So we went up to Rick's house. What transpired is, well, nice to meet you, Rick. I heard so much about him. He's a heavyweight in the biz. Very great. Few minutes in, all of a sudden, Rick is over there talking to Kip. Yeah, it's not funny. It's not funny. It turns out that Kipadata had stolen the marijuana from his living room, and then so we get lumped into it. And Rick says, "And these two, I want them out." And it's like, Rick, we didn't do anything. We didn't do nothing. We're just minding our own business. By the way, when we return, I have one more Kipadata story.
How do we get into Kip?
I can't believe it, but when we return, one more Kipadata story, and it concerns prime beef. When we return on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio. Thank you so much for spending time with us.
Outlaw Radio.
All right, my friends, my friendlies, welcome back. Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio for 2026. Smoking, drinking, interrupted on YouTube, on Rumble, on X, and the finest stations in America. Love you, Wisconsinites. Love you, Wausau, Green Bay, and those towns in between, housing the greatest dive bars in the history of dive bars. When last we were speaking, we were talking about the great comedian Kipadata, and the fact that he was sort of Well, he was a mainstay here on the show for many, many years until he said something really nasty to Marianne from Gilligan's Island, who was nice enough to be on our show. And just a nasty, nasty thing. Something about dog crap and your shoe. And it's like, okay, that was it. And I had enough of Kip, so I kicked him off the show. If he were still alive, I'd bring him back. But he's a dead one. Years ago, I had an idea for a Kip Magic Matt TV show, and I told him about it. He thought it was great, so I think he's trying to ply me and stroke me. He invited Lori and I over to his new apartment. They're on right above Sunset Boulevard. Yeah. And so he brings out these prime steaks that he paid through the nose for down the street at that what's that? That great little grocery store right there on Sunset. Anyway. Where you can find such things. And so he heats it up for about 30 seconds each side. It was mooing. It was, and Lori, who's not really a steak eater much anyway, no. I said, do you think you could, well, you don't know how to eat your steaks. I said, maybe you're right, but I'd like you to, do it for me. So there was that. Then there was an appearance at the Ice House, a famous comedic venue in Pasadena. For those of you watching, it's that way. I'm pointing that way, about 20 miles from us here in the San Fernando Valley. And so to support him, all of his buddies, including all of us. Ralph, were you there?
I was there.
Okay. And to support Kip Addotta on stage, we all showed up. Well, it was about 20% full, and it was just really us, his buddies. And after the show, he started blaming Lori and I for buying up the tickets, so he would look bad. Yes. So he would look bad. This is not funny. A well man. Mark C.G. Boyer was there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kip and I would chat, during the week. We would have phone conversations.
Right. Get on the mic.
So he called me a couple of days after the show, and he was livid. How dare they do that? And I said, Kip, do you really think Matt has the finances to buy 100 tickets? I mean, use your head.
And by the way, Mark always, the way he is, it's not about having the finances.
It's you.
Do you notice the way he said it?
I heard that.
Yeah, I know you heard that. Instead of, do you think that he would like, that's where
he would spend his money on
that's
that.
where he would spend his money. But this is Mark. This is why Mark has no friends except us. This is exactly why. Remember, is that Mark C.G. Boyer crying?
Yeah, he is.
Remember the time when Kip Addotta was featured on Inside Edition?
He was once a really big star on TV, but have things gotten so tough, he's resorted to begging?
He looks like any other elderly panhandler.
I'm leading a wonderful life.
But take a closer look. You might recognize him.
I'm Kip Addotta.
He's actually a famous comedian. His routine was huge in the 1970s.
Kip Addotta.
We found the professor, who's now 97, on 35th Street in Manhattan.
The alley is my home. Alleys, they're wonderful in many ways. I also have an affinity for drinking and throwing bottles, and I'm cool.
So next time you see someone panhandling, take another look. You never know who it might be.
Stay tuned. There's more Inside Edition to
All
come.
Right. So I made the mistake.
You didn't play that in front of him, did you?
I made the mistake of playing that in front of him. Because it was fabricated. That was put together by our buddy Pete in Oregon. It wasn't about him. It was about the dude we did have on our show who lived to be 100 years old. Who was the guy, oh God, what's his name? Oh, he was living in Manhattan for years. The wild, crazy scientist-looking guy who was on every talk show back in the day. Can't think of his name.
What?
Rip Torn?
We'll be this after back, my friends, on Magic Man's Outlaw Radio. Erwin Corey, you hit it. Smack me now.
Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get the stretch. Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show up. Smoother than a fresh drop skipping. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retirement. something. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you said and flown it. If you freak and own it. Don't brag about it, come show me. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you said and flown it. Well, it's Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get the stretch. Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh drop skipping. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Bitch, say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bout that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Before we leave, let me tell y'all a little something. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you said and flown it. If you freak and own it. Don't brag about it, come show me. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you said and flown it. Well, it's Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh!
Doohickey, you know, the doohickey that rolls.
Hi, this is Meatloaf. Okay, kids, you know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's Outlaw Radio time!
The most imitated radio station in the nation.
I'm through with standing in line for some fun to begin, but I found a good thing leaving me with a grin. It's time for Outlaw Radio to begin.
You have the great Billy Gibbons here? Yeah.
It's very cool.
Yes, he just passed out.
Yeah.
Hey, that didn't sound too bad. Huh?
Had to lighten him up loud. Oh, man. We're here with Matt. Oh, yeah. Had to lighten up. Oh, little Outlaw Radio. We're here with Matt.
And he's not fat.
We got all these guys and girls in the house. Let me tell you, that's where it's at. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Allen. Pass me a gallon.
All right, we're going to jam this hour of this particular show right up your tuchus. My bagel biting buddies, you know what I mean. It's Yiddish. It's a Yiddish word, tuchus. Tuchus. Welcome back, my friends and my friendlies. Welcome back to 2026 Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's, everyone. Happy New. Let's play that one again. This is this old curmudgeon who is as honked off about people saying Happy New Year's as I have been. I have had a bone to pick with this for so many years, and this guy finally voiced it. And it's, one of them YouTube cams or whatever the hell. It's so many social media outlets, and he's there in his vehicle, and he's honked off.
Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. It's not New Year's. It's Happy New Year. You sound like a f***ing idiot. It's one year. Now, before you go f***ing shithouse in the f***ing comments, it's New Year's Eve with an apostrophe S or New Year's Day. But when you say Happy New Year to someone, don't put a f***ing S on the end. Anyway, Happy New Year's.
Yeah. Happy New Year's, everyone. In a moment, Adam Carolla was talking to Kelsey Grammer. I think you're going to get a kick out of this one. And a Trump official warned Seattle mayor not to target citizen journalists. Govern yourselves accordingly. Wow. I got to tell you, this regime running America sounds like the Gestapo. Right? Right, Ralph? A little bit?
That's right.
A little bit?
If you're going to go against the First Amendment right, we're going to come after you. We are the Gestapo.
We are the Gestapo. We're going to make sure you do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. A Trump official is warning Seattle's newly sworn in Eddie. Oh, look at her. She's everything you can't stand about lefty females, all rolled into one smacks of communism mayor in Seattle, Washington, my former stomping grounds in the Emerald City, lived there before that stupid moniker. By the way, remember when it was the Jet City? We were there when it was the Jet City.
Of course.
Then it became the Emerald. Why the Emerald City?
Because it was the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, but that means that's sort of gay.
A lot of midgets moved there?
No, but that's sort of we welcome our gay brethren. By the way, right? Friends of Dorothy.
Started that way.
Friends of Dorothy.
Oh, yeah.
Are you listening to me, Gar? You might want to get out of Barstow. No, it's not Barstow. It's Bakersfield.
Yeah. And then the other side of my family, well, I guess they're still part of my family. Yeah, they are.
Your sister?
My sister-in-law, my mother-in-law, my ex.
Yeah.
That's where they all live.
By the way, they all live in the Pacific Northwest, and you don't think for a moment that they didn't say Happy New Year's.
Oh, guarantee you. The only person that didn't, two people. My daughter would never because she's very good at grammar.
Okay.
And Joni doesn't do that.
Okay,
Joni's
really?
very quick-witted with that, and it bothers her with stuff like that.
Is that right?
Oh,
all right.
She hates it.
Well, God bless.
Sounds like you guys should get back together.
Yeah, and God bless you for leaving my brother Mart. Yeah, you've proven your smarts. A Trump official is warning Seattle's newly sworn-in leftist mayor against targeting citizen journalists after Nick Shirley. Do we love that kid? Yeah. That Mormon kid? That dude out of Utah who didn't do this because of politics, although being a Mormon and all, he's most likely on the right. But the kid simply went after fraud, and now he's being thrown under the bus, and there are death threats because no one wants to go to the big house.
Did he know Kip Adonna?
Adonna?
Yeah.
Adonna?
Adonna.
I don't understand the question.
I don't know. Here's a threatening. Never mind.
Oh, forget it.
But Shirley recently exposed alleged fraud linked to Minnesota's Somali community. Yes, about 95% of the fraud is linked to the Somalis. But, of course, the left likes to throw out the one or two white folks, right?
Exactly.
The one or two. Assistant Attorney General for the Civil Rights Division, Harmeet Dillon, fired back after Katie Wilson, a Democratic socialist, claimed child care providers in the Somali community were being harassed. I stand with the Somali child care providers who have experienced targeted harassment and condemn the surveillance campaign promoted by extremist influencers, Wilson wrote in her post, adding that if anyone believed they were a victim of a hate crime, they should call a hotline she provided. Narcs. Dylan, remember when we used to say that in high school? Narc. You're a narc.
You're a narc.
Dylan responded with a stern warning and to clarify the work of citizen journalists, asking questions. Citizen journalism are not hate crimes in America. This dude, Nick Shirley, is simply exposing fraud that us taxpayers, and it is us, it ain't just Minnesotans, this is federal money. We're paying for these A-bites to cash in millions of dollars that then fund terrorists.
I am just shocked at Seattle. Their new mayor.
Oh, God.
No.
You can't stand her.
She lived in an apartment.
Yes.
Did not have a job.
No.
Her parents paid her rent.
Yes.
How do you elect someone that can't get a job and who can't pay their rent?
Because they're dumb bolts that live in the beautiful Emerald City. But it rains a lot.
She's going to run their budget.
It rains a lot. But but it's so green. That's what you'll hear. But it rains all the time. But look how green it is.
But I will say this. Right now, the Seattle Seahawks, #1 in their division. They're playing San Francisco. Go Hawks. That's all I got to say.
You know,
always been a Seattle
it's getting
Seahawks
bad for the
fan.
Somalis. Ilmar Omar actually told her husband that they should start dating other siblings.
That's pretty bad.
You know, they uncovered over $110 million in just one day of fraud in Minnesota.
That's amazing.
It is incredible.
How did the Somalis get to Seattle, Minnesota, and Maine? The 3 coldest places on the planet.
Well, how about Ohio, Pennsylvania, Washington State, and this is the tip, man.
You would think the Somalis would go like to Key West.
You would think that's where I'd be right now.
Right.
I think.
Well, that's where everybody would look.
I think.
Right.
I mean, come on.
True. That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
And by the way, Somalis, clannish. Right? A little bit clannish?
Did anybody see Black Hawk Down?
Yes.
Ryan Stiles.
Did we not learn?
Right.
I brought that up the other day, Ralph.
Did we not learn from Black Hawk Down?
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of mayors, you hear about the problems that our glorious Karen Bass is having, right?
What do you mean?
She's not getting any contributions. She's got no money.
She's an a-hole.
Because
it's perfect.
Because the vast majority are understanding
Right.
that. But by the way, are idiot sticks in this state and in this town of Los Angeles, California, with that beautiful Mayor Bass? Do you think they're going to vote in a conservative? No. They'll bring in another lefty idiot stick.
Because they'll be better.
Because they'll be better, right? They'll be better. They cannot connect the effing mathematical dots. All you have to do is use a little common sense.
But we do have a slight hope with Caruso, but barely.
He's not running so far.
Yes, he is.
Is he?
Yes.
He is?
Yes.
Who's that leftist?
I forget his name.
Who's that leftist billionaire who threw his hat?
Tom Steinmeier.
Oh, I can't.
Steinmeier,
stand Steyer.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't stand that
He
guy.
is a leftist.
Oh
Yeah.
God, he's as commie as you can get.
But they're worried.
He's
They're
the only one that should have money.
right, but
Yeah,
Caruso
right.
has the money.
Right.
So that's where their worries are. That the money won't be an issue.
And by the way, that's not Ralph's thinking. What Ralph was saying there is in Steyer's opinion, he's the only one that should be the billionaire.
That's correct.
Right? Because that's the way the commies feel.
Right.
It's like, well, we should have the wealth.
Because I'll do good things.
Well, I'll do good things
Right.
with the money.
Right.
Of course.
Yeah. Pop singer Pink spends New Year's Eve in the hospital for a neck surgery. Grammy-winning singer-songwriter Pink revealed on social media she spent New Year's Eve in the hospital undergoing a disc replacement surgery. I end the year giving reverence to paying attention to and fixing my body. I don't see the story here, except I wish her well. Whatever. I don't, is her neck broken?
I'm sure she's just done damage to it.
No,
over
there
the
was
years.
one time when I lived in Encino in a different house on the lower, as Bruce Gary would call it, the slums of Encino.
Right.
And so in our park over there off Reseda, they used to have this annual, like, a carnival would roll in and set it up in the park, right? It happens a lot around here. They set these little carnivals up around these parks.
Yeah, we're Carney Town.
Yeah, right. And so...
you mentioned this story a few weeks back,
Yes.
but you ran into her.
Well, no, 'cause my neighbor said, hey, I was just over. He worked for some production company, and he said, hey, I got these laminate passes. We're done for the day, but Pink's over there shooting a video. You guys want the laminates? You can go over there, and your daughter, my daughter says, I want to meet her. So we met her. Affable gal, nice. She looked hot as hell in a nice dress doing
Right.
this video and stuff.
Yeah,
but I can't take that as because she's around her fans and around the shoot and all that stuff. So it's like
She is actually a really great person.
Well,
you said that, Dave.
Yeah, my aquarium guy, the guy that did my salt, does hers and built hers and just loves
by the
her.
way, things you rarely hear.
His aquarium guy.
My aquarium guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Who has a freaking aquarium?
I grew up in the
When
Bronx.
you have a saltwater aquarium, you need
I'll
somebody
tell you,
that
I grew up in the
trust.
Bronx. I never heard that.
You never heard my aquarium guy?
Never.
It's because you lived in it.
Yeah, she says, Pink says, let's not be afraid to take care of ourselves and others, and others, and others. I choose joy. Okay, I'm starting to wish bad things on Pink. I choose joy, as opposed to what? You choose joy? Wow, that's big of you. And I leave behind the hurt.
Oh,
jeez.
Does she have a GoFundMe page?
I'm going to choose positive things over. I'm going to choose positive things over negative ones. Pink says, and I'm going to rage against the dying of the light.
Why did she just rage against the machine?
I'm going to reclaim my wild, and I'm going to keep searching for the light,
That's a lefty group.
even as I experience the darkness.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
What darkness?
I don't know. Well, I mean, she's
back pain?
No, it's a neck. It's a neck.
She's got millions and gazillions of dollars. She can't fix her neck.
Anyway, I wish her well. Joe Rogan says drug overdose deaths have dropped off a cliff due to Trump administration's boat strikes. The only problem with this that I see is that somehow he makes this about the boat strikes, the fact that there are less drug overdose deaths in the United States of America. And yes, it's an amalgam of so many things. It's the border. I think it's the border more than anything.
I think it's the border more than anything.
Yeah,
And Narcan.
Yeah, and Narcan. The fact that a thing that didn't exist 10 years ago?
5.
I mean, my God. So this can of crap can keep someone alive. It kept that freaky dude in Hollywood alive the other day.
Oh yeah, the gay dude.
Yeah,
Limp Dick.
Yes.
Whoa.
Well, that's his. Yes, Dick. Andy Dick.
Yeah, Andy Dick.
Kept him alive, man.
Well, it doesn't keep you. What it does, it's like an adrenaline boot. Bam!
But it kept him alive.
You're right. They shove it into you because my buddy unfortunately lost his son 2 years ago from a fentanyl overdose.
Yeah.
And he had already been Narcan 3 times previously. They tried to do it again, and there was no coming back this time.
Yeah, a couple times. It's like
Once, twice, 3 times a lady.
Joe Rogan says drug overdose deaths may have dropped off a cliff due to Trump. Well, okay. I hope so. I hope it's all working. I know that the good things are happening, that you stop these miscreants from coming across the border. That's a positive. That's a positive. Oh, we're all immigrants here. No, we're not. No, it's a big lie. No, we're not.
No, we're not.
No, we're not all immigrants here. This is Joe Rogan with Adam. No, this is Adam.
With Kelsey.
Hold on. So this is not Joe Rogan?
No.
It's Adam Carolla.
Oh, it's Adam Carolla.
Yeah,
okay.
I think.
What I'm thinking about is the 2 biggest podcasters in the world.
You just named both of them.
So you got Adam Carolla and you got Joe Rogan. This happens to be Adam Carolla, a brilliantly smart.
Are we number 3?
Yes.
5.
5. Okay.
We have we have the great.
5.5.
I'll take it.
The great Adam Carolla talking to, and I do mean the great. Man, is that a pad there in Malibu? I only at one of his parties, but that was enough. The coup d'etat was beyond belief.
Kelsey.
I think that was ranch dressing from the heavens.
Ooh.
The great Kelsey Grammer with Adam Carolla. Dig it.
What concerns me most is not
stop.
Gavin Newsom.
Stop. Yeah, what I liked about this is Joe Rogan, and not one to boast, but something I have said on this show over and over and over again. And this statement he's going to make is something that you've heard out of my pie hole concerning Californians here voting for the wrong person consistently and supporting the wrong person. And we just had this discussion the other day talking about the fact that they'd probably vote in if he wasn't term limited, they'd vote this son of a bitch and piece of crap governor in again. Don't you think?
100%.
They would because
they want to train.
Yes, they think
they walk that damn train.
They think that trains are coming.
Come around the bend.
Eventually down the bend. This is the great Adam Carolla with the great Kelsey Grammer.
What concerns me most is not Gavin Newsom or whomever, the Nancy Pelosi's or the Maxine Waters or AOC's or whomever, Jasmine Crockett. It's the people that really like them.
Yes.
I'm intelligent, educated people.
Yeah. Yes.
We know who they are.
Yes.
What's shocking is there are people who think that's okay.
Yeah.
That's the deal I'm surprised by. I mean, we know who Gavin Newsom is. Gavin Newsom should never get near anything but Sacramento. And then maybe they should find a little place for him among the homeless population. Because that guy can destroy almost anything. And no way he's going to be the president of the United States. But there are some people who think he should be. And that's the shock.
By the way, that scared me when I heard Kelsey say, no way he'll become the president of the United States.
That's like a jinx.
How many idiot sticks said that about Donald Trump? Everyone on the left, including Barack Obama. And that little bit where he says, well, you'll never be the president of the United States. And every other pundit on the left. So it's almost as though I wish Kelsey Grammer hadn't made that statement. Yeah, I look at it as a little bit jinxy.
I really don't think he can win the Democrat primary.
I don't think he can either.
He can't win the belt. What's that?
Right.
No,
the
you're
Rust
right.
Belt.
I don't think I don't
correct,
think there's
Ralph.
any chance of that.
No.
That slick-haired friggin' evil moron.
Do you know if Reagan? Well, I guess Nixon too, but Reagan was the last California governor to win the presidency. Pete Wilson couldn't get out of the primary.
No, couldn't.
Jerry Brown couldn't get out of the primary twice.
Yep.
The rest of the country is not a big fan of California.
Good. And you have every right to know that there's no reason to be a proponent of this once great state.
Right.
No reason to be on our side. The fact that we're here shows that you have been listening for several hours, some of you, to 5 morons.
But
we're still here.
No.
Jerry Brown won.
Yes, we're
It's
still
true,
here.
it's true.
We're still here.
Jerry Brown won 3 times by massive numbers and couldn't win the primary. Kamala Harris couldn't even get a vote in the primary.
Not one, right? It was 0.
It was 0.
Yeah.
She dropped out.
Yeah.
All right, dig this. Before I get to wicked composer Stephen Schwartz, who boycotted the Kennedy Center after the name change, calling it political. Well, explain to me how adding Trump's name to Kennedy, who is political, makes it political. Anyone?
Yeah.
Anyone?
Okay, that was done 3 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
Why did he wait till the night before to drop out? All the people that flew in, booked hotel rooms, bought tickets, why did he decide to screw them?
Wait a moment. I do have the answer. If you wouldn't mind me venturing a guess. Poor ticket sales.
Ah.
It comes down to poor, stinking ticket sales.
Interesting.
And so then he has someone, Trump, Big Orange Man Bad, to blame it on.
Yep. Wow.
I swear, if you research this, and I haven't, check it out, man. I guarantee you, poor ticket sales. If indeed that was a packed house and he was looking for tons of remuneration that night, the guy's playing.
Yep. Wow.
All comes down to money.
That's pretty good.
That is good because
That's
I didn't think
pretty
of
good.
that.
Jack White, and get ready with it.
I'm
with,
here, I'm
with,
here.
with that song. We're going to go to break with this song, by the way, because this is my favorite song of 2025 from Jack White. It's called "That's How I'm Feeling." It is one of the greatest rock and roll tunes to come around in a gazillion years, because he does these little tasty riffs in there that makes this song adding 5 and 5 equals 15. That's what you can do with the right production and the right riffs.
You saying the math ain't mathin'?
The math ain't mathin'. Jack White slams Representative Tim Burchett for sharing the hoax AI video of him. What kind of joke are we living in? White Stripes frontman Jack White, who, by the way, that wasn't his sister, that was his wife, right? In the band?
Ex-wife.
Ex-wife?
And he did pay tribute to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which I didn't watch the whole thing. I'll get into that maybe later. But there was actually a good Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Bad Company finally got inducted.
Well, yeah, no, it's about time. No,
Warren Zevon finally got inducted,
good,
even though
good.
he's dead.
When was that?
New Year's Day.
Yeah, a few nights ago.
Neil Sedaka?
White Stripes, no, still not in there.
Get out.
Neil Sedaka, still not in there. Don't get me started on that. Oh, I'm pissed. Oh, no, that guy pissed somebody off. White Stripes from, I know, I'm not in the Radio Hall of Fame. Believe me, I know about pissing people off. White Stripes frontman Jack White blasted Tim Burchett from Tennessee for sharing an AI-generated video depicting White calling people fascists. So there's an AI, and it looks like White saying, you're all fascists for liking my music. I love that. Oh, you gotta love that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty damn funny.
So, White Stripes, they also got inducted. That's why he was talking. And his ex-wife, she couldn't be here tonight, he said, but she wants to tell everybody, thank you very much, and appreciates it. And his kids, they're all sitting in the front row of the audience. They all look just pasty white like he does, and it's like freaky looking.
What does this have to do with this AI
I have no
clip?
idea.
All right, let's dig this song. Here, let's go. This song is so damn good. It's called "That's How I'm Feeling." Regardless of Jack White being, why aren't you playing it?
I didn't know.
I said play it.
All right.
Wait. Regardless of his politics, regardless of his fascism, you gotta love this song. This is the best thing ever produced by Jack White, and you're hearing it on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio.
When it's cold outside, I need the strength to stay alive. And when I'm in my home, I need the strength to be alone. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling right now. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling right now. Yeah.
I lie awake, I've gone to ground. I'm watching porn in my hotel dressing gown. And now I dream of you, but I still believe there's only enough for one, and it's lonely hotel suite. The journey's long, and I feel so bad. I'm thinking back to the last day we had. Old moon fades into the night. Soon I know I'll be back with you. I'm nearly with you. I'm nearly with you. When I'm weak, I draw strength from you. And when you're lost, I know how to change your mood. And when I'm down, you breathe life over me. Even though we're miles apart, we are each other's on a clear day, I'll fly home to you. I'm bending time, getting back to you. Old moon fades into the night, and soon I know I'll be back with you. I'm nearly with you. I'm nearly with you. When I'm weak, I draw strength from you. And when you're lost, I know how to change your mood. And when I'm down, you breathe life over me. Even though we're miles apart, we are each other's destiny. I draw strength from you. And when you're lost, I know how to change your mood. And when I'm down, you breathe life over me. Even though we're miles apart, we have each other's
The staccato hoofbeats of a golden palomino, carrying a man who fights wherever justice needs a champion.
In a hideaway on the other side of the hill, with Hollywood close enough to smell, one man dared to step up to the bar and talk. And other outlaws heard the legend and joined together to tell their tales. This is how it began. Smoking, drinking, interrupting. Magic Matt Allen. This is Outlaw Radio.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Listening to this Jack White ditty during break, something occurred to me. Perhaps the impetus, the inspiration for this song that I adore. And maybe there's a reason why I adore this.
When it's cold outside,
Now just listen.
I need the strength to stay alive. And when I'm in my home,
Not going to play the whole thing here,
I need the strength to be alone.
but I am going to play it to the nasty bit.
That's how I'm feeling right now. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling right now. Yeah.
Right here. Coming up. Listen to this bit of nastiness separates the great songs from the mediocre. It's right here. Oh. Oh. I feel that in my bones.
because he did. Brilliant writing.
All right, that's Jack White, and it's called, what's that called? It's called That's How I'm Feeling.
I got to tell you, some of those guitar riffs and his voice reminded me of the Scorpions.
Okay, that's not what I'm thinking of. But thank you for trying to jump ahead. And by the way, 3 chords. I mean, you're not all wrong.
Yeah.
Give me all your loving, all your hugs and kisses too.
A little ZZ?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing. Da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm telling you, someone could do a mashup with "Give Me All Your Lovin'."
Hello, PC.
And that little ditty.
Man, I don't watch a lot of award shows, but Mom texted me. She said, "Hey, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's on." So I did tune in right at the beginning. Another inductee, about time, Soundgarden.
Oh, yeah.
And they did a whole thing to Chris Cornell and Kim Thale, the guitar player.
But Mart, I'm with you, but not before Neil Sedaka. Neil Sedaka.
What are you saying no for?
No, I said okay.
Yeah, Neil Sedaka. What in the hell is going on that Neil Sedaka is not in the Rock and Roll effing Hall of Fame?
And then the cool thing was Kim Thale, which is the guitar player, met several times. And
I think the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame fail. How about that? For not putting Neil Sedaka in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Fail.
I'm saying fail.
Oh.
I want to do a circle back in the first hour when we talk about Bridget Longlegs or whatever her name was.
Who?
Bishop Briggs.
By the way, this Bishop Briggs knew Taylor Swift, even though she's been around for like 9 years.
Taylor Swift celebrated New Year's Eve with Stevie Nicks. And on her Instagram, people were asking who the old girl was with Taylor Swift.
Oh, no.
Isn't that sad?
Hey, Matt, you know who else got inducted? Was Salt and Pepper, which I don't find them rock and roll.
Well, neither is Neil Sedaka.
But you're right.
No, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
This is Bishop Briggs. Dig a little Bishop Briggs.
She'll be in the Hall of Fame before Neil Sedaka.
Yeah, probably.
Tomorrow.
I watched her on the Rose Parade. Right over there at Get Down Pasadena. This gal can sing.
Did she play an instrument as well?
She doesn't need to.
I think
I'm just asking.
Yeah, it's called her voice.
I think the shoehorn. Here we go. Bishop Briggs.
Total anthem song.
Oh, hell yeah. Like a river.
She should be doing the halftime for the Super Bowl.
Reminds me of that band, Tattoo Dave. You should know the band I'm thinking of. That this song sounds like a song.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, right?
I was thinking the same thing. And I cannot
Dragon. What's the band?
Yeah, and it was all.
What is it? Dragon.
Who's the guy from Chicago? His son.
Imagine Dragons.
Yes. God bless Mark C.G. Boyer.
I had his mic up, too.
Imagine Dragons.
Matt, you know what I was going to ask you,
This
though?
is so Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, there's a little Amy Winehouse in this chick.
Well, anyone that's a good female singer, there's going to be. Yeah.
I think she sounds like the Scorpions a little bit.
What?
He's just mocking me.
So he's
All right, when you listen to that song again, you'll hear what I'm talking about.
Anyway, what was your?
I trust Mark.
What was your? You did have a point.
No, I'm just saying that these young kids have no appreciation of artists in the past like we do.
And P.S.
Neil
They don't know them. They don't know them.
Neil Sedaka was not my generation.
No, not mine either. Not mine either.
But we know Neil Sedaka.
We're way too young for that.
Right.
And that's the honest to God truth. But a Neil Sedaka, and when you say that's not rock and roll, you're out of your friggin' mind. That's the beginning of rock and roll. Neil Sedaka was effing rock and roll. That was Neil. You can say all you want and be wrong all you want because
Love will keep us together.
That's the. But
Isn't that Neil Sedaka?
he wrote it. Yeah, he wrote that song. Yeah.
I don't think it was the beginning of rock and roll. I mean,
yeah, it was. It was 50s.
Well, you look back.
Mark. When did rock and roll begin?
Black people
50s.
and the blues.
50s.
Yeah, black
60s.
people and the blues.
Wrong.
Back in Nashville,
wrong.
Tennessee.
Why do you continue to?
Because they started.
I'm not talking to you.
talking to
I'm
me.
talking to Tattoo Dave. Why is he continuing to be wrong? It's 50s.
That's my MO.
That's what.
So Mark Boyer being a blues jazz guy that you are.
I'm just doing it to rattle your cage.
Look, it goes back to there's four there's
So
12 there's 12 bars
So Frankie Valli's
and
not
4 chords.
rock and roll.
Yes,
And 4
of course
chords.
he is.
But what I'm saying, I didn't say that. What I'm saying is the black brethren, our old Southern black.
Elvis Presley.
Have you ever watched the Elvis Presley movie?
Elvis
Exactly.
Presley gave every bit of credit
Yes.
to the black guys that put him on the map.
Yes,
and
they
he gave
started
every
all
because
that.
it was all the black dudes,
Yes.
man.
And
Goes back to
it was in
Nashville.
the movie.
What movie?
It was in the movie, with the Elvis movie.
I don't need the movie to know that.
And Forrest Gump.
Oh, God. Okay. Hey, I want you lovely people to know that we didn't plan this. I want you to know that we didn't plan this. However, I'm minding my own business about 3, 4, 5 days ago, and you know how YouTube will keep playing, and they'll keep, and then somehow they find itself in the movie segment, and so they'll play movies. So all of a sudden, Forrest Gump is on. I'm about to turn it off because I saw it once at the theater. I thought, okay, I enjoyed it. And then, but I ended up watching the whole damn thing for the first time.
It sucks you in.
For the first time since I watched it at the theater. Now, I found it a little tedious at times, but I will tell you, the love story in that movie, I cried.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Yes.
Him and Bubba
Jenny.
I cried. It hurt me when she died. You knew that she was going to die, and that was probably
Jenny.
Is that who that was?
Yeah, Jenny.
That's right. There was a character in there.
Anyway, so Forrest Gump, did he win an award for that?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well,
That and Philadelphia back to back.
Back to back.
okay, there's a movie I didn't see, Philadelphia, but I did see Forrest Gump, and yeah, he deserved it.
Listen, if you're watching a movie for a critically acclaimed actor,
Which I'm not.
well, then you would watch Philadelphia. It's awkward and uncomfortable because of what it's about.
Yeah.
But it is.
I think Tom Hanks' worst.
I'm sorry, I wasn't just okay.
No, Tom Hanks' worst movie.
The soccer movie.
Yes.
The soccer ball.
Joe, what about Joe
Wilson
versus
did a great performance.
Oh,
Joe
God.
versus the volcano?
Oh my God, did he overact in that? Hey, George Clooney, speaking of actors, lashes out at Trump. We have to make America great again. We'll start in November.
Did he say that in French?
Well, French actor George Clooney struck back
Italian.
at President Donald Trump's snide remarks about him, urged Americans to kick Republicans out of office in the coming 2026 midterm. Yeah,
What a shock.
That's what we need,
What a
so we
shock,
can
yeah.
take it back to the Biden days.
Yeah.
Let's get back there. Let's take America back in time to a really nasty, terrible time.
Hey, Clooney, go back to your Irish whiskey and just shut up.
Clooney had attacked President Trump in an interview with Variety, and the president responded in no uncertain terms, trolling Clooney because he is the king of all trolls, our president, for his many mediocre movies, and celebrating the fact that Clooney is now a citizen of France and has left the USA. Trump reported the good news on New Year's Eve on his True Social account, calling Clooney and his wife anal, that's his wife's name, right? Anal? Yeah, anal, two of the worst political prognosticators of all time. Good news, George and Anal Clooney, two of the worst political prognosticators of all time, have officially become citizens of France, which is sadly in the midst of a major crime problem because of their absolutely horrendous handling of immigration, much like we had under Sleepy Joe Biden, Trump needled. Remember when George Clooney, after the now infamous debate, dumped Joe during a fundraiser, only to go onto the side of another stellar candidate, Jamala?
Jamalato?
Who is now fighting it out with the worst governor in the country, including Tim Walz, Gavin Newsom, for who is going to lead the Democrats to their future defeat, Trump added. Clooney got more publicity for politics than he did for his very few and totally mediocre movies, which, by the way, he's right about that.
100%.
He's had so many mediocre movies.
His only good films are ensemble films.
Yes, you're right, and you're right.
Yep.
Yeah, he wasn't a movie star at all. He was just an average guy who complained constantly about common sense in politics. Make America great again, the president concluded. Now, I have heard through the grapevine, Lori Downey Jr., our former producer, that this new Clooney movie is really good.
It's
And-
okay.
And she
What is it? What is it?
She,
Jay Kelly.
She even said that he should win an Oscar for this.
No.
No?
No.
Is she out of her mind on
Yeah,
this?
she is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She's never been a Clooney fan, by the
No,
way.
and neither am I.
Yeah.
I thought he did an okay performance. I thought Adam Sandler did a very good performance. It's soapy. It's sappy. It's not a good film.
Is that right?
By the way, it's a perfect Netflix film.
Oh, yeah.
For me, to win an Oscar, you have to be big picture, in the theater, Gone with the Wind,
So you say-
Godfather.
hold on. So you say Netflix, so a lot of LGBTQ in this?
No, there really wasn't.
Really?
It's just...
Because that's Netflix.
Yeah, it's just soft. It's
Matt,
it's like a Hallmark movie.
Matt, I got to change the subject
Did
just
you
for a
see
second.
Did you see this movie?
No.
Don't change the subject.
No, it's called Jay Kelly. It'd make a perfect Hallmark movie.
Yeah, that's what he does. It's just
Yeah,
ridiculous.
right. You're right. He's yeah. It's except the one on Chuck Barris. I enjoyed that. I
didn't see that one.
I thought it was cool. Is it a fantastic movie? No, but I like Chuck Barris.
And they're doing another Ocean's movie now.
Well, of course, it's called Go Back to the Bank.
And like you said,
It's
Ralph,
called Ocean's 35.
when they surround Clooney with all these other actors, that's when he shines.
Right.
And he doesn't even shine, man. It's
Speaking
like,
of Netflix,
yeah.
41% of Netflix shows for children, 41% contain LGBTQ content in 25.
Yep.
41 stinking percent.
Craig Titley has a deal with Netflix. They told him, cut out all your characters that smoke.
Is that right?
All of them.
Yeah.
Unless it's historical. Like
unless they're trans or gay.
Yeah, unless they're trans or gay, then yeah, we can put up with that.
Matt, let me just tell you, yesterday I was going to call you. PBS has a special on Clint Eastwood. It's an hour special about everything Clint Eastwood. It is phenomenal.
Only an hour, though?
They crunched it into an hour. It's gorgeous. Everything from Cannes, where he came from, where he was, where he went from this masculine actor to a possible women features and a good actor and then director
And a singer.
and being control. Yeah, and a
And a
singer.
s-
Everything.
and a
It's
singer.
all in there.
Thank you.
It's phenomenal. I watched it because I wanted to know more
And a
about
beard-
him because you know everything about him.
Well,
and,
because he is simply the greatest.
and I was going to call you, and I got so sucked
Oh.
into it that I just didn't even pick up the phone.
Well, good.
It was
glad it was
fabulous.
I'm glad it was there. And by the way, on PBS, man, I got a problem with.
Yeah, they're terrible.
With most things they put out because a lot of these documentaries on the war, they're all shaded.
Yeah.
They're all shaded toward the left. Even the Adolf Hitler stuff. I mean, it's like, well, what?
Yeah, he could have been a good guy.
If it wasn't
Maybe
his
he-
issue
maybe it was- maybe
if
it was
wasn't
his
for his
upbringing.
issue with the Jews, he would have been a good artist.
Yeah.
But that blew me away. 41% of Netflix shows.
I don't think it's just Netflix, though.
For children contain LGBTQ content.
No,
Just ridiculous.
The worst part about it is they're now claimed to take over Warner Brothers and Paramount. What's going to happen then? Because then it's going to get into the theaters.
Yeah, but
No, they're not taking over Paramount. Paramount's
they're fighting with them. That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
however, they're bad enough. I mean, no change. I mean,
Paramount.
Yeah, that's Taylor Sheridan. That's everything.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the Ellison family.
Yes.
All right, we'll be this after back on Magic Matt's Outlaw Radio.
radio's Demons of Decadence.
A lot of crapola to stick into just a few minutes here. Women-directed movies
awful
hit a 7-year low in Democrat-run Hollywood in 25. A new study shows the number of movies directed by women hit a 7-year low in Democrat-run Hollywood. Women direct, but I thought the movie business is run by far less progressives.
But no, they want to make money.
That's okay. But why would an industry exclusively controlled by far left Democrats allow diversity, inclusion, and equity to go backwards?
Because they want to make money.
They want to make. Wait,
It's a sign of the change.
Wait, because
It's a
Hollywood is
change.
staffed with a bunch of godless hypocrites? Is
Yeah,
that why?
They want to make money.
Is that why?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a feeling that
Because
was
at
why.
the end of the day, we know who runs Hollywood.
Hey, would that be an ethnic group that I'm familiar with?
Ashkenazi.
I gotta tell you, when our Jewish brethren came in from New York and started Hollywood, they were all conservatives.
That's right.
They were every one of them.
J. Cohen.
God bless them.
Family
God
friend.
bless you, Jewish conservatives. You did the right thing. Who knew? If you had known what Hollywood would become, I think you'd come out of the grave right now and you'd go on a massive rampage with a big old shotgun.
I think they'd go straight to Langer's Deli
Will
first.
Smith sued by male violinist for sexual harassment. A male tour violinist. Is Will Smith gay?
Well, you see, that makes sense now why he slapped Chris Rock and didn't punch him.
Yes.
Yeah, sort of little flimsy,
Everybody knows Will Smith is
little
gay.
loaferish.
His whole marriage is a
Yeah,
farce.
she's a beard.
All right, so Will Smith sued by. Didn't the same thing happen by in Rod Stewart's life with that guy who played not the cello, but I forget the. Supposedly the same sort of thing.
Rod's bisexual.
Not a guy. A guy's not bisexual.
Who, Rod?
Yeah, a man is not bisexual.
Oh, that's right.
All females are bisexual. Rod, you prefer. If he can have sex with a man, he prefers penis. Tommy Lee Jones' daughter, Victoria, found dead at a San Francisco hotel at 34 years old.
Unbelievable.
That's sad. That's just nasty.
In a hallway outside of her room.
No, that's just so. Well, no matter where she was, really in a hallway.
In the hallway in San Francisco.
At the Fairmont Hotel.
Yes.
Now, the last I saw, which was 4 or 5 hours ago, there was no cause of death. Did you see?
Overdose.
You got an update?
Yeah, it was an overdose.
It just sucks so bad. Just sucks so bad.
And look, she was in and out of rehab. I'm not a big fan of Tommy Lee Jones.
I am. I love the guy.
But this is
I
really sad.
love him as an actor.
As
You
an
mean
actor, but-
as a political person?
No.
No.
But this is really sad.
Yeah, this just sucks. And some happy news for the first of 2026.
Did Oswald Patton die?
I'm not going.
It's Patton Oswalt.
Whatever.
Yeah, I would never be happy about the death of anyone, even that douchebag, lefty, commie, socialist, piece of crap, unfunny Patton Oswalt.
I put a comment in
No, he's still alive. ICE leaders Kristi Noem and Stephen Miller danced to Ice Ice Baby in a viral New Year's Eve video. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, Homeland Security Advisor Stephen Miller, two of the Trump administration's chief immigration enforcers, were seen dancing to Ice Ice Baby in a viral video from Mar-a-Lago New Year's Eve party. Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Is that why you're clapping, Marty?
Yes!
Yes.
Yeah, that's what he's clapping. Yeah, that's why he's
Yes! That is the way we want it to be. That's America, my friends. Nicely done.
By the way, the difference between the Mar-a-Lago party and the Mandami party is the Mar-a-Lago party had food and booze.
But you see, none. They were all invited to a block party.
Yes.
But no food, no
booze,
no nothing.
nothing.
Yeah, get used to it, New Yorkers. Get used to no food. Get used to standing in line for nothing. That's coming. My thanks to Tattoo Dave.
T.
Thank you. Thank you. My brother
Martin.
He should have said Dave. Ralph from the Bronx.
Here I am.
My buddy Mark C.G. Boyer. My man out there, my Billy Dilly. Hoorah.
5455.
My Marine buddy out there, 5455.
Billy Dilly 54. That's his moniker on the.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
All right.
That guy puts his phone password on.
Slaving over hot coals. My thanks to the great Gunther, the great Patrick, Steve Abbott out of the great state, and I do mean the great state of Wisconsin, man, and Lenny's Tap, who did a little bit with us today from a dive bar. Thank you, buds. Happy New Year. Happy New Year's, my friends. Mom and Dad, love you so much. Even though Mom always says, "Oh, you don't love me." It's like, okay, Mom, love you dearly. You had me.
I love you too, Mom.
Okay, I believe that. Alexandra, million times around the earth, love you. And Mill
her
Larson,
husband.
thank you, man. Bumblebees can't fly.
Your son-in-law?
I leave it all.